The adoring fans await.
They wait no longer.
And we are live.
We is live. I'm gonna put this over here.
Hello, everybody.
Was that the notification bell?
Yeah.
Nice. Classic.
Hello, everybody, and welcome again to Building Lab with Hoosier and Friends. As you can see, we got the normal crew plus Brick Blaze.
Because I'm not normal.
It says in the description, Brick Blaze, special guest. So if you're surprised, it means you didn't read the description. If you're surprised, it means you can't read.
Hey, yo, Juan.
Bricksomniacs here. We got Winter Bricker.
Building this Batmobile.
Blaze and Brick Trooper was here. I don't know if he currently is.
That's
Blaze has the smaller. Is that the retail version? The small one?
No, this is the one that came out like last year, I think. Nothing but
Yeah.
last year.
But it's the retail.
119.
It's not the special edition one that was released with the one they're building, right?
No,
Okay.
I can't afford that one either. It costs almost as much as the big one now.
Does it really?
I've seen them going for over $100.
Now I know Bricks Ninja got that one from Brick Hive. They had worked out a pretty nice deal. Those two.
What's up, dude? Jude? What's up, Bubba?
You should have worked out a deal
Hey, Blind.
with some other human.
Which one are we talking about?
The little special edition mini one that was gift with purchase with the big one. That you got.
I still have mine.
Yeah, they're like smaller version.
You got to talk to other humans.
Humans? What?
There's disgusting humans.
I
Talk to
only
them.
want aliens from Mars.
Who's looking
Oh,
for?
let's see what's going on in the chat. I was waiting for some more people to come. We got 10 people here. Dude Jude is here. What's up, Dude Jude?
I was looking for one until I seen the sky high prices, and I was like, oh well.
Blindside
I'll
Bricks.
try to
is
quickly
here.
get together.
Blindside Bricks and Bubble Brick.
There's no super special pieces except for the printed sticker.
Printed stickers, which are better than blank ones.
Cool. Or the sticker piece. That's it.
Reading is not a requirement, Juan.
I don't like talking to myself, let alone other people.
Exactly. Humans are like that. It's hard to talk to them. Brian Bricks is here and says hello to everyone on the panel. Doc Sampson is here saying hi to Dude Jude.
Well, what's the part out value of it? Has anybody looked?
On the special, on the gift with purchase.
Yeah, minus the sticker sheet.
I'll take a gander. You guys keep building. Although Hailey could probably find it faster. We have all night for me to find it. Keep building, okay?
Yeah, I'm not going searching for nothing.
Just let your fingers do the walking. You guys just need to build.
I'm already behind. I can't find a piece.
What's up, Doc?
There's who you're talking about is behind again.
Mr. Sampson?
Mr. Sampson. No one has a set number on that, huh? So I'm just gonna have to. Okay.
I could go in the room and grab it.
No, you're supposed to be building.
Building.
Don't disappoint me. Okay. Oh, don't put Batmobile in there because you're gonna have a bad day. There's only like 400 Batmobiles, people. I think
It's too bad Hoosier's monetized because then we could be playing the Batman theme like on repeat over and over and over and over while we're building.
that would get so annoying. You want to lose viewers or what?
I know that's the thing. Train wrecks, man. Everybody loves watching train wrecks.
You would lose me.
Yeah, I ain't reading the chat to the Batman theme for an hour, 2 hours. The Batman theme. Sorry. I'll put up with a lot, but yeah, that's abuse at that point.
What was
Yeah,
it?
the 1960s Batman theme. That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. I was thinking more along the lines of the '89.
Well,
movie.
I can deal with that because there's actually a whole album of music from it for the background music, like orchestral music. That's done by Danny Elfman. So I can
And
handle.
then we got to throw in the Prince songs too.
Well, there's also an album of Prince songs. So you have actually 2 albums of material one by Danny Elfman and one by the late Prince. So I can handle that over 2 hours.
It's just that for 2 hours. No. It never says Batman.
Yeah, that I'd be in the mental ward.
I'll go nuts.
Again?
That's not funny, but yes, again.
How many stamps you got on your frequent visitor pass?
I haven't been in a long time, so I was hoping. Let's see. Here, I have to look at stuff. So you guys.
Okay.
You guys build, and now I don't. Hold on, let me get my chat converted.
Build.
Build.
Our special edition Batmobile was missing 2 1x2 black plates.
Ooh, rare pieces.
Did Bubba call Lego, or he just pulled them out of his collection?
Ooh, did you have that spare part that's in it that doesn't go to anything?
I think he's talking. Oh, he's talking about the little one, Hailey, that I'm trying to look up right now.
That's what she's talking about.
Yeah, she had an extra piece.
No, the extra one that comes in the big one.
Because it had a shoot. It was like a hinge piece or something.
Oh, that one has an extra piece as well as the big one having the train wheel.
And it showed up in the back of the instructions too as being in the set, but there's nowhere in the set that it went to.
That's weird. Oh, I remember that now.
That he did.
He called Lego, or he pulled him out of his collection?
He said yes, we had that too.
I think he's talking about the extra part.
See, it's weird.
Josh Husinkveld is here.
What's up, Mr. H?
I thought Sean just messed up, and I was like, okay, that's not a spare part.
Pulled it from collection.
Well, we could still say Sean messed up. That sounds better.
I thought he messed up on here because he had that extra train wheel. I'm just like, that's not an extra part. It could be an extra part.
I wonder if it goes in the set somewhere and they just missed it in the instruction booklet.
I know. I think Butchup was right. Just it was extra. They put together as a set.
Yeah, it comes with all the whenever you get the train wheels or that bag of train parts that came with it, you get that wheel no matter if it's in the set or not.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
All right.
I have that wheel from other sets that I got. That has nothing to do with the set that it came in. It just you have to have it because it comes with that. It's like a kit.
All right. Speaking of train wheels and train stuff, when I went up to my Lego store a couple days ago, you can now buy the new powered up Bluetooth stuff, all the electronics. You can buy it at the Lego store.
Nice.
What is that, Ryan?
Same price as what's online.
Oh man,
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be the same price. At a huge discount.
At least you can buy them in the store without having to go online and order them. So that was nice.
Well, it is nice if you just want one of them and it's not enough for free shipping. You can just go to the store and pick it up without shipping or whatever. Yeah. Like it can be like impulse buy. You can just, man, I think I'll grab that.
All righty. Now we can build.
Okay, so what if I want to go years? Okay.
Blaze, what minifigures come in that set?
Literally just Batman and Joker.
Oh. Is he like a new printed Joker, or is it the same Joker?
Well, look who's
I don't know
got
if he's in the other bags. I haven't. He's got green arms and the printing. I mean, honestly, I'd have to grab one of the other ones to see.
What's up, Cameron?
He's different than the movie Jokers, but I don't know if it's different than any of the other Jokers they put
Is it a ha-ha different?
Haha.
What's up, Cameron? Quill ha? Now he just says hi and gets it over with, so I don't have to out him.
That's what I was wondering. I didn't hear you call his name.
Nope, I didn't even have to call him out. That's awesome, Cameron. Love you. Blindside says, speaking of train things, I'm building a train trestle tonight. Dang, Blindside. Is it going to be, are you using Technic to support it, or, I mean, for the, what do you call the sides of those? The lattice work? I don't know what it's called. The metal girders that go on the side of.
So, does anyone else swap out colors when they see them and get them in sets?
I never have.
Are you talking about, Hailey, for when there's a new color or something and you can swap and it doesn't get shown, so you take it out of the set and then replace it with a regular color?
Yes. Yeah, there's like a few colors in here. There's these 1x2 double clip plate modified pieces, but they're medium azure color.
Ooh.
Which you don't see very often. And then there's like a huge 1x16 brick of medium azure. There's two of them. And there's like a few other odd end colors that you don't see very often.
I think I would if I came across it, but I usually don't get sets early enough that the piece is like a new color. That's by the time I would get the set, it's probably not new anymore.
Kind of like how they hit all those teal and pink bricks inside Voltron.
Yeah. Yeah, Voltron, I gutted him. I took all those pieces out. But
I gutted him.
But because there's that. There's like a couple other pieces coming up that I think it's nice because we're able to get them, and they're not super complex pieces.
Yeah, I mean, if you can switch it out for common pieces, why not? Oh, Blindside says he's using very little Technic. Gonna try to go brick built to create more texture. I'll be excited to see it, Blindside. I noticed you've been doing uploads again. I haven't gotten around to checking them out though, Adam. So bear with me, okay?
He's been busy watching my videos.
I haven't been watching.
I've been watching people's videos this week.
I've been busy not turning on the computer because of some unreasonable fear. Don't ask me why. Scared to turn the thing on. I wouldn't touch it out of fear. There's no reason. No one's after me that I know of, and if they are, they're wasting their time. I don't know. It's probably not normal, but I don't know if anyone else has ever had the fear to turn on your computer, but
nothing I can remember.
Only the big computer when I'm like fingers crossed that it turns on.
Oh, that wasn't my fear. It's like an unreasonable fear of nothing, of something that's not. I don't know. Weird. I'll drop it. Tricker Brick is here, and Michael Kanemoto. We're not nemesises anymore, Michael Kanemoto. You want to see my icon, Michael? There you go, Mike.
The famous
Moto loves that.
I was watching a dude the other day build the Death Star. I can't remember who he was. Pretty started.
He goes, "Thank goodness, yes, please show." And then I haven't got his reaction to it yet, but you'll like that Moto. Trick or Brick, I got my Bricklink order. Very disappointed. Just kidding, it was fine. If you turn it on and hear beeping, just close your eyes. Yeah. I'm trying to see Trick or Brick. I should have had you separate the green 1x2 bricks out.
Just send it back to him. He will.
Yeah, I need you to sort the green 1x2s. I was too busy to see it. There. Oh, typing. Oh, it's okay, Chop, says Adam. Yeah, Adam, don't feel bad. I haven't really been watching any videos. It seems like there's so many videos out there now. The market is completely saturated.
There's a lot.
I know Chris was like, just put all the similar part types together, and everyone else was like, yeah, ha ha ha. Well, I told you to put all mine in one bag, and you pretty much did good on that. But I didn't have $100 order, or I probably wouldn't have said that. I hear doggies.
Yes, they've decided they're going to wrestle, and that's the perfect time to start wrestling.
It actually is. Like if someone was home with me, I'd be wrestling them right now, but I'm home alone, so.
I mean, they've had
So you think.
they've had all day to wrestle, all day.
You turned on the computer and it sends the signal out. Now people know you're there and they're going to come wrestle you.
Oh no.
Yep, it's only when I'm talking to people or I'm here talking to myself.
That's okay. Come here and wrestle me. I'll take on. We'll do a Royal Rumble. That Batman set is nuts, says Moto, also aka Michael.
I give them maybe less than 10 minutes before they crash down and go to sleep.
Right.
Or before the puppy crashes down and takes a nap. So it's
short bursts. I have a couple of videos of that is going toward a really big reveal coming soon. Okay. That way I have time to I can catch up. Oh my, peeing on Star Wars. Very butt chop. Thank you, Moto. That's exactly what Hinkle said. He's like classic chop. I love how it doesn't even it's not even upsetting to anyone. They're just like, yeah,
that's our butt chop.
Yeah, I expected that. Anything less would be uncivilized.
Uncivilized. You.
If he didn't make a thing of someone peeing on there, I'd be scared.
All right. Speaking of Star Wars, I'm sure everyone saw the Baby Yoda.
I want it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely buying it.
Am I hearing that right?
You heard it right.
I can die happy once I get that Baby Yoda.
Little dude's cute.
Are you running a fever, Chris?
That's it. That's the one I want.
You want a Baby Yoda clock now? But no, I was looking at the ship. I was looking at the pieces they made for the ship.
I guarantee you, Hoosier, you'll end up with one.
Oh, so you're trying to tell me there's a Star Wars build coming in the near future?
Nope, I'm bricklinking that dude. I'm not buying that set.
Well, good night, Moto. Have fun playing with your kid. Thanks for stopping in.
See you
Bye,
later. man.
Moto.
My cat is growling at herself in the other room. Locked in her. Satan ain't getting me today.
What?
If I post it on Reddit, I'll get instantly blocked. Yeah. I don't. I don't check my email, let alone go on Reddit. So.
The puppy, he'll sit in his dog bed and just go rap, rap, growling at himself, and like looks at his butt like rap, and just starts flipping out. Just lays back down.
Bricks Ninja's here. What up, though? AWO.
Ninja.
Yeah.
Drive by like while at work. No, a drive by like while at work. There was no comma, but there's supposed to be a comma when you say it. Kittenville Bricks is here. Or Brick, not plural.
Yeah, there's a lot of bracket pieces in this thing.
There's a lot of people in the chat. Kimchi Bricks is here. What's up?
There's a lot of everything in this thing, Haley.
Well, brackets, not just interesting.
In Spanish, it's El Bracket. Just trying to do a little learning part for the kid.
The chop is on a roll.
No, I'm not. I haven't even got started. I'm actually in a really bad, not in a very good mood. So just imagine if I was actually happy.
He's not stopping.
Imagine if I was completely manic right now. We'd all be having fun. But no. You had to go and mess it up.
I'm enjoying your company, Chop.
You had to go and mess it up. On my big reveal video, I want to feature a lot of big Lego cities that are on YouTube, and I need to get permission from each YouTuber to feature those cities in a panoramic view. I guarantee that if you approach those people, they will probably give you permission, Adam.
And that's intriguing. I'd like to see what this reveal is all about. Way to build the suspense.
Way to build.
I see what I did there.
We need Haley's laugh for that one.
Ha, 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 ha.
The patented Haley's laugh at the bad dad joke. I cannot find something that just came in my Bricklink order.
It must have been left out.
I think Tricker Brick should have to come over to my house and unpack this.
What's up, Timothy?
Oh, I know where it is. Never mind.
No, no.
No, not that.
Is he coming over and unpacking orders now?
Yeah, he's doing
I gotta order more stuff.
reverse Pablo's at your house. He'll sort it for you into your collection. Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be excellent service. I'd pay a little more for that service.
That's a great service. He comes over, unpacks the Bricklink order, sorts it into your Lego, and then leaves without saying a word. Think about it, Tricker Brick. Think about it. You want happy customers?
So you guys don't even have to leave the comfort of your chair. You like to let almost a complete stranger walk into your house, put away your own Lego, and leave.
That would be so bad. That would be so bad, man. I love it.
That's just as bad as I keep seeing that ad for Amazon. They can control your garage to put packages in there.
No.
Yeah, nope.
I was like, nope.
You know how many
Yeah, I'm not. No. No. No, you no do that. Kimchi, he would have to finish sorting my existing collection for. Ooh, see, that would be tough. I would not do the service would not be available to unsorted collections. There'd have to be something in like the fine print about unsorted collections. Mike B is here. Hello, Mike B.
What's going on, Mike B?
And Blindside says, "Hey Hooter, can I use your city in the video and bricks for Chris as well?"
I don't have any city videos.
I say I don't have much of a city, but if
Yeah.
you,
You'll use whatever you can find.
yeah,
You have your nighttime city video.
I mean, if he's interested in that one, he can definitely have it.
So that's 2 yeses, Adam, on using whatever footage you can find.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Juan says all that's going to take is one person just hiding in the garage for a lawsuit. Yeah, that could go wrong on different levels for sure.
yeah. Adam, send me a message and let me know what you need for a video because I have my city back together. So
You could get a custom one from Hailey Bricks, and that's wow.
I feel like I've seen a commercial where the lady's in the bathtub
What?
and she left the pizza man in with a button.
You know, I'm liking this commercial.
He said
Pizza and a lady in the tub.
sounds like a start of a dirty movie or something.
I know. I'm thinking this might have been maybe a different type of show. I'm just kidding.
like Hoosier or something. I don't know what it was.
Well, they have those doorbells now that you can watch from your phone who's like at your door and stuff like that.
I think that's what it was because they were able to let him in. They set the pizza down and leave.
Yeah, because then
But what happens when you let them in and they don't leave?
Exactly.
they make a sandwich, get in the bath with you.
I was going to say, what happens if you let a man join you in the bathtub?
You mind if I wash up? I see you got the bath already drawn. You let me in, lady. You knew what was going to happen. Wonk, chicka, wonk, wonk.
So am I crazy or somebody else seen that? See, look.
I vaguely remember that does sound kind of familiar.
I wouldn't doubt if that was an actual thing because the girl at our OC, our office clerk or whatever, she has that doorbell thing and she talks about it all the time. It's annoying. She's annoying.
Ring or something like that.
She goes, if someone's at my door, I can talk through my phone and it comes out the speaker on my doorbell and I can tell them that I'm not coming to the door, even though I'm not even home. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. Can you be quiet?
No, go away.
I'll be like, wow, your stories are so good. When are you going home?
I think what got me to home.
Chop is harsh, boy.
She doesn't like me. She says I'm too abrasive.
I wonder why.
Okay. For one, she told our boss that when she messes up, I tell her about it in a way that she doesn't like. And I said, I don't know how I'm supposed to tell you about it. If you're making my job harder, I'm not gonna like hold your hand and tell you everything's okay that you're stupid.
Yeah.
Like it's okay that you're an idiot. I'm not gonna I refuse to do that. Like, why do I have to coddle you? Juan goes, too abrasive? Nah, I don't see it. I don't think you should have to pamper people. When did this become a thing that everyone needs to be pampered and told that they're perfect just the way they are? Like,
yeah, it's been around for a minute now.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts me because that's not me. I don't. HR must love you, but yeah, I had a few dealings with them, but not too bad actually. I think if you work hard, HR will overlook some of it because I mean, at least you're doing your job. You're not harassing people and not working.
Butt chop makes some people butt hurt.
It'd be funny if HR watches the stream and goes, "So we did see you with your friends on the YouTube."
Hey,
You're like, oh, did you give it a thumbs up?
yeah, you give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe then if you're gonna watch. Maybe we shouldn't have told him we watched. Wow, you got 13 people viewing.
But does anybody like to be told they messed up?
Okay, you do. I do if it helps me to do my job better.
Right. Like, I try to tell people that at work. Like, I'm not telling you to make you feel like an idiot.
Right.
I want to know so I don't do it again.
Right. And that's what I said. I don't see the thing is I guess I'm probably making myself sound like I went in there and was just like berating her and calling her. No, I do it in a constructive way. But if you don't, even a constructive way is considered abrasive nowadays. Like, unless you sit there and like baby talk to them, you're being an a-hole. Like, I'll be like, hey, just so you know,
they're too sensitive these days.
Yeah, I think so, because I'll be like, just so you know, the process goes like this for a reason, and I'll explain the reason, and then I'll tell her or him how it affects our job and getting it done, and that it's better this way. And somehow I'm like a bad person. Like, I'm supposed to either not bring it up and just let it affect me negatively, or bring it up and be like, little baby Voodoo, you made a little mistake. And I shouldn't have to do that. I'll like tell. And then if they keep doing it after I explain, because I'll explain why it's better to do it this way. I'm not like, this is how we do it, and I'm not going to explain myself. You know what I mean? It's like, I'll be like, look at how this is better. You know, like, I'm trying to help them be better at their job, which in turn will help me be better at mine. Never mind.
I hear what you're saying. It's like, don't wait till 5 times and I'm going to get in trouble for it. Let me know the first time so I can correct it.
Right. I love constructive criticism, and people don't always have the best delivery, I guess. That's what my lead said. He's like, it's your delivery. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sarcastic. But at the same time, like, if I don't say anything and they keep doing it, then my delivery is going to be awful, because once it's happened like 10 times, now I'm livid. So I try to be nice the first time, but that's too abrasive. But if I don't say anything, it's going to build up and I'm going to lose it. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's no good way unless whatever. Boom Bricks is here. Boom Bricks says, I do. Makes you better at what you do. Have to know your mistakes. Society is too soft now. Winter Bricker says snowflakes. Yeah, it's like, I don't go out of my way to be mean, and that's maybe sometimes I make it seem like that, but it's literally trying to make my workplace a better place. Shouldn't be looked at as a negative, right. But it is, unless you do it how they want you to do it. So anyway, we'll drop that. That's how are the builds going. I see Brickblaze is using his phone to Google things, so his build is stagnant.
That's right. It's on pause for a second.
Are you worried about getting done too quickly?
No.
He's pacing himself.
Oh, that's good.
How's Hoosier doing? He's been really, really quiet.
Hoosier's actually ahead of you.
Is he really?
I don't know. I'm just kidding. I just wanted him to feel like he might be. See, Hoosier loves a false sense of security.
I'm just trying. I know you're all going to beat me.
There is no beating. This is all for fun, people.
Well, I know, but
okay.
I at least want to be on the last bag when they finish.
You got a dream, right?
Yeah, I got goals, buddy.
You gotta stay a dreamer.
Well, the last bag's the stand, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they gotta build something for this to all sit on.
Technically, that's not even the Batmobile, so.
Technically, the vehicle's done at that point. Do they make? Oh, they do. Never mind. I answered my own question by looking at my own bricks. But somehow I'm missing a whole. I don't know where I put them, but I ordered olive green from Tricker Bricks and the other guy, and it seems like I'm missing the stuff I got from the other guy, which I didn't really need the stuff from Tricker Brick because I already have plenty of that. I needed the stuff from the other guy. So.
Blame it all on Tricker Brick. It's okay.
What's up, ukulele kid?
Well, I mean,
Juan says, I want to see the leftover pieces comparisons.
That is a tell-all.
I've kept mine on the table.
That's a tell-all.
oh, I just dumped mine in a cup.
In an empty cup?
Mine's in the pick-a-brick cup with all the other pieces from this year.
Okay. Uh-oh. It looks like you're not going to be able to see that comparison.
No, we should have said that at the beginning.
Sorry.
As long as there's no large pieces.
You can replay the video and watch the pieces go down on Hoosier's table.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh,
Nothing.
SpaghettiOs.
Spaghetti.
Juju's here.
Yoo-hoo.
Saying hi to you, kid.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Then I'm trying to rebuild this from memory because I don't need instructions. I've already rebuilt it twice, so.
Hopefully it's not like a modular building.
It is a modular. But I've already rebuilt this floor 3 times, or I've built this floor more than 3 times if you include the time I built it the first time I built it. So I should be able to rebuild it from memory by now.
I can't even remember, what I had for lunch today, much less remember the instructions to a modular.
Well, I have to go for a minute.
Say that again?
I have to go for a second.
Everything all
Yeah,
right?
nice meeting you.
Yeah, the dog got a hold of a possum and he's sitting up in the backyard tearing it apart. So I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Bring in them possum guts. The viewers want to see it.
Ooh, you got dinner, man.
He's working off his rent.
Oh,
He's so proud of himself, though.
It was a gift. It was a gift for the family.
I got lucky once. I guess there was a possum out there when I let the dogs out, and it played dead. He just laid there against the fence, like, don't move, and all the dogs ran by him. So I had to go out there and look at it. It's like, oh no, it's alive.
So he played possum.
He truly did. Because I thought it was like a cat, like a dead cat. Like, oh great, one of the dogs killed a cat.
They're just providing for their family. You can't fault them.
He's just paying, make sure his rent's paid.
Right. They do it out of love because we had a cat and it brought me a baby bunny once. And the baby bunny was still alive. It just had a big hole in its side. And I told the cat to get out of here. I said, get out of here with that. And he took it around the porch, and then all you heard was a snap and a scream of pain. So I think he broke its neck and ate it. But he brought it to Dad first. So that shows you that he,
and Butt Chop just scarred everybody in the chat.
Well, it happened. It's not like
They,
We had I opened the door to let one of my cats in one time at the old house, and he had a mouse in a dead mouse, like right in his mouth. And I was like, no, that's not coming in the house. Then he went and dropped it off somewhere in the yard and then came back in.
our one of our cats, she would like take off the heads and just leave the heads on the front porch. It took us the longest time to figure. It took us a while to figure out it was the cat doing it.
You thought someone was out or didn't like you.
Or his head was mice sitting at the door.
You got some real creepy enemies.
And we had another cat that actually did make it in the house with one I didn't even see because I was watching TV. I just opened the door to let him in. I went and sat on the couch, and he came up on the couch and just dropped the mouse right next to me and then left.
Yeah, that's
I was like, no.
Wait,
I don't want to.
He's like, I did my job. Here you go.
Yeah.
Here's dinner. Throw this in the oven.
You never say I don't provide for this family. You deadbeat. That's what the cat said. But see, that's not actually the worst thing that this cat did, because this cat had worms, like multiple different types of parasitic worms. So the one time my daughter was petting it, and then there was this little worm crawling on her leg, and I killed it, and because it came out of the cat's butt, right? So we got rid of the cat because I woke up and with bare feet stepped on a dried up tapeworm that was probably 3 inches long, and it was all dried up and clear. Like I literally like jumped with like disgust. And as soon as that happened, I took the cat to the Humane Society because see, Jennifer brought it home. It was free kittens. Well, she didn't take it to the vet or anything. It was like a wild cat. It wasn't neutered or anything. So it spent most of its time outside, and a lot of its diet was from out there. It was a feral cat basically. But it lived with us and loved us and everything. But I'm not stepping on tapeworms, and I'm not paying vet bills. So therefore, cat's gotta go.
Juan says it means they love you, and Kimchi says, "I'm glad I just made lunch."
Okay, let's see if I can build this without any issues. I'm glad I just made lunch. Sorry, buddy. This isn't a good time. This isn't a mealtime show. That's why we go after dinner, I think. This is an after dinner show. So you should be having maybe a light drink and a piece of dessert. Nothing too heavy.
Warning people.
Nothing too heavy on this show. But kimchi is in a different time zone. That's brick songs, right? A brick, a song. So I'm assuming you all watched the new episode. Probably already all talked about it. So.
So, what did you think?
I liked it a lot. I think it was the best episode. I definitely liked. I actually really liked what Boone did with. I mean, I felt his pain. I felt that team's pain when they got the laptop, and I think what they did was really good. And then the designer lady's like, "Well, should be a little. I would have liked to seen it a little more chaotic." I'm like, really? I think what they did with the moving circuitry and stuff on the brick build I thought it was really neat. I don't think I would have been able to come up with anything near as good as what they came up with. If I had that.
Exactly what I thought.
So that designer, I was like, whatever. You can say whatever, but literally that was one of the harder ones. In my opinion, not just because they were acting like it was harder. In my opinion, that was tough, a little bit tougher.
Well, they had the hardest, no doubt.
Yeah.
Y'all good, Chris?
Yeah, I forgot my phone, but you didn't want to see it.
You gotta wipe all the possum juice off of there. Did you keep the possum juice? You got a gallon jug you keep it in?
Like, I couldn't find one of the legs. I'm hoping he didn't eat it.
Oh, he probably.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
it's hanging halfway off, and he's still breathing.
Oh yeah, and they hissed. Was it alive enough to hiss at you?
No.
My son put out one of those traps to catch chipmunks in our yard because they were just wrecking all of our plants and stuff, all of our vegetables and everything. And there was a bigger cage, and we come out and there's this possum in there. It just stuffed, like crammed in there, like literally, like I don't know how it even got in the cage, like, but it was it was just mad. My son opens up the cage to let it out. It won't leave the cage. And let's go, and it'll leave eventually. Well, my son turns on the hose and starts spraying it with the hose. I'm like, dude, that's gonna make him so mad. And then, hey, the possum came out, but oh, it was pissed. I've never seen an animal so angry. I've never seen it so angry.
Nasty.
Good times though. Gotta love the possum antics.
And Bubba says the studs on the laptop are so minimal for them to do what they did was great.
Exactly. The only one that had even less studs, I think, was the bike. That was a tough one. The amount of studs coming off of the half of the bike was like, what was it, like I don't know what it was, but like 4x4 area on each of the parts of the frame. I'm just like, dude, that's all you have to work with? That's rough.
I think the telescope didn't have very many either, but they did a fantastic job with that.
What?
The telescope.
That had a lot of top. That had a lot.
That would have been hard to build on, but
it had basically, though, because of where it was cut in half the long way, it had all that. It was like a base plate to start off. All you had to do was make that wider with plates. Like literally, the telescope would have been that would have been one of the easier ones, in my opinion, if I had to build the other half. I would have taken the telescope over the bike, actually over quite a few of them. I mean, it didn't have as much studs as like the fire hydrant or the diver's helmet. Even the globe had a lot. Those girls should not have attempted dragons if they were not familiar with building dragons, which is weird because you would think you would have came across a brick-built dragon set at some point in your building career.
Let's talk about horsepower.
Oh, the brothers?
Yeah, I can't believe. Even the people at work are talking. Did you see the horsepower? Like, people don't know Lego. They're even making fun of them.
It was a horrible idea, I think, and it was a horrible execution.
Well, the original idea, it looked interesting, but for them to pull it off, that's where.
Yeah, I really just don't think that at that scale, a car was the right way to go. You know what I mean? Like, they even said, like, there's not even the biggest Lego wheels aren't really to that scale. Even if you took those big motorcycle tires from the decorative sets,
they would have been better off building like a fleet of smaller cars, like attached to the back and pushing the horse. You know,
Just wondering
the same idea.
if they were thinking about brick built tires or something.
you know, what I would have done with that pinata is, and it's kind of similar to what they did with the clock, which the clock was great, but take the pinata and take the idea of the Trojan horse from back in the day and do that, and so you could see inside, and the guys hiding inside would be candy colored. So it would be like a Trojan horse pinata, and the guys inside are like symbolized of the candy. So when you break it open, it's a surprise attack, but it also has the candy. That's what I would have done with the pinata. And I just came up with that on my own. But I think that would have been better than the car. Tell me what you think of my idea.
I like your idea, sir.
I think that
home display. Which one would you have taken home?
it would have appealed to the designers. It would have been easier to build than the car, but it also would have like taken the whole idea of the pinata being filled with stuff and the whole animal. So you do the wooden Trojan horse on the ass end, right? Can we say ass?
Well, sure.
And then you fill it with the Trojan, the guys, and I think that would have been your best route. But again, like Hoosier says, I'm not right.
Boy's not right.
Buck chop ain't right. But I think my idea, I would have for that competition anyway, not any other one, but I think for that one, because when I was watching it today, this morning, I was having ideas of what I would have done for that challenge. Like you guys asked, what would you have done for the first episode's challenge? I had no ideas. Even the last episode's challenge, I had basically not a thought crossed my mind of what I would have done. But for this episode, for some reason, it clicked, and that was what I thought. I had multiple ideas of what I would have done for that challenge. But
yeah, we asked people last night too about like what item would they have picked, and what would they have built.
Oh, so that's okay that I mentioned that?
Yes.
You guys are going to let me still read the chat, eh?
Well, sure.
Okay.
This show wouldn't exist without you, Butcha.
Look, I have to break contract at some point. MJ's not going to let me do this forever.
So
Right.
we're booking you for other shows now.
You signed a 52-week contract.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, because we needed you last night. I'm pretty sure there was spans of 10 minutes where Hoosier and I were not talking. We
What do
were.
you mean last? What do you mean last?
Night before.
Yeah.
What do you mean the night before? I didn't know of any other scheduled programming.
I did one of them there pop-up sort stream.
Yeah, in my contract it says that if it's not a scheduled program, I don't have any. I have no legal repercussions. So if I'm not there,
But no, pretty sure we went 10 minutes without talking.
I love my contract because I just make it up as I go, and they don't argue because there is no contract.
Well, you can ask for more money now because we need you.
Okay.
It was so bad. Chris couldn't watch either because we wasn't talking enough, or we was making too much noise with the bricks.
It was both. Like I didn't mean nothing bad by it. I was just saying I couldn't watch
I
it.
mean, as soon as you said it, I was like, yeah. I was dumping bricks in bins and.
You're getting
Trying to
ready.
give you the view time.
Huh?
I was trying to give you the view time.
Oh, you're good, man.
Hoosier was getting rowdy with the bricking or what? I was dumping bricks and bins, punching babies.
Like when party.
It was so loud.
Then get like Hailey said, you get wrapped up in what we was doing, and there would be 5 and 10 minute stretches where nobody said nothing, and that's all you heard was bricks.
Yeah, another thing I want to complain about, Hoosier. Next time you send me a link with 4 videos saying, "Hey, Charlie's on the news," let me know which video it is.
There was 4.
Yeah, there were 4 videos,
See, mine
and he wasn't in.
was pictures, and then it was
I
the first video on the thing.
because I finally saw what he built was when I went to Bunny Bunny Bricks' Instagram. She posted the actual him on the screen talking about his little news van that he built.
Bubba Brick says non-contractual contracts are the best butt shop. Yeah. Winter Bricker agrees with Dude. Dude likes my idea for the Trojan pinata. And Trigger Brick says he wished the girls would have left, but I do think their build was better than the brothers' build. Yep.
Hey, I think they're in trouble though.
Yeah, they're not far off. So
They're not gonna make it as far as unless you love
they're
them.
not far off. But did you see, Chris, remember when we were agreeing about that one team, the Comeback Kids? This was the comeback episode for sure, right?
I knew they were setting it up. Like,
Yeah, they were setting it up for the Comeback Kids.
I watched
It didn't even take long. It was only 2 episodes, but maybe they fall out again and have to have another comeback.
Yeah, because this challenge, they were in their game. They were in their comfort zone of sculptures. Because that's what they do.
All set up.
That's what they do as their little channel. So if next week, because I looked at the list. I looked at the list of all the builds coming, or all the little challenges. I'm like, just kind of looking and see how people are building now. It's like, well, this should be interesting for the next couple of themes.
What is the next episode?
Because hold on, I took a screenshot the list.
Wait, are you spoiling things?
No.
No, it's on one of their little ads because it's
MJ Bricks is
they
here.
did theme park, Space Smash, Cut in Half, movies, Mega City.
Oh yeah, movies. They said it at the end of the episode.
Super Bridge, Storybook, Good versus Evil, Star Wars, and Master Build.
Oh, Star Wars. That's the week we go home, Hoosh.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the best app ever.
That's one way to win home.
That's gonna be epic. Bill, see, that's why you got to bring someone who's versatile, because actually Star Wars, I would be really good at.
That's easier than I thought. We could have just done a minifig, like a giant minifig scale of butt chop pissing on the Death Star.
No, I actually am a Star Wars fan, which is why I hate Star Wars so much.
Not only would we,
because real fans of Star Wars don't like Star Wars anymore.
we would go to jail.
What? You're gonna go to jail?
No.
A Wookiee would have showed up and ripped off your arms.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing. Hailey knows. Like, I'm actually a Star Wars fan, which is partly why I can do what I do.
That's right.
Like, you people I used to be you people.
What do you mean, you people?
What's that, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
You can't say you people. No.
So that's the thing. People don't get it. It's my love of Star Wars that makes me hate Star Wars now. And
Like, I've never watched it, so
I grew up with
it on it too much, but it doesn't excite me at all.
I grew up with it. I loved it. It was a big part of my childhood, and now it's been utterly and completely obliterated, so I don't want anything to do with it. And that's my prerogative. Like I said, and Chad Brick Hobby agrees with me.
Chad.
Star Wars fans, all the new Star Wars stuff is made for people who don't like Star Wars. That's why it's so popular. It's made for people who don't actually like Star Wars. And people who like Star Wars don't like the new stuff because they know better. They know it's not for the fans. So it's for
and
people.
And here I am sitting here going, well, I like Star Wars, new
Yeah,
and old.
you like everything. You don't have like a prerogative on anything. Like, you literally
I like the
everything.
universe. I like the world that was built, and
There's
I'll watch
nothing
all
that
the
you
stories
don't
that
like
take
with.
place in the universe.
Blaze, you don't have an objective opinion on
It's
anything.
like watching it's like watching a TV series, right? Let's take Lake County. Some episodes are better than others. So some Star Wars movies are better than others. But they're all the same thing.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
But I just, like, I have friends that are similar to you, Blaze, that don't have an objective opinion on anything. They like everything. So if I say, hey, is this movie good? And they're going to say yes, because they don't have an opinion. Like, they like every movie. So I don't.
No, I can tell you something.
I don't go see the movie because I know that they like every movie. Or I say, "Is this band good?" And they say, "Yeah, that's a great band." And I say, "You like every band that's ever come out, so your opinion on bands therefore is out the window."
Because you know good, right?
Those like Marvel fans.
They like anything. You can feed them whatever, a turd, as long as it says Marvel. They're eating that turd. So you know what I mean? Like it, they're gonna say that was a great turd because it said Marvel on it. I need people with objective opinions on things. That's who I want to do reviews or recommend things. Not people who go
reviews of Star Wars movies.
If you're gonna get those people in anything, how about the diehard? Oh my God, this is my sports team because this is my town. No matter how bad they suck, they'll never say they suck. So this is my team.
Right. So I don't take recommendations from them because they don't have an objective opinion.
Hey, my team sucks, but I still bet that they go to the Super Bowl every year.
Brian Bricks likes A New Hope, which actually before like 1996 was just called Star Wars. Brian, did you know that?
I named my channel after my team, and I'll be the first one to tell you they suck, and I don't even watch them.
I named my channel off my favorite guy.
You?
Yeah. Yeah.
I named it after me.
I named it after my favorite eBayer, Buttchop 2021. He's a great eBayer. He's a kind soul, and I thought he should have his own channel. So blammo.
I picked like the worst name ever when I picked mine.
Lego for Quiz.
Yeah.
I don't know why you had used a W instead of an R though for Quiz. I'm just kidding. That's the way I said it when you wanted to punch me, which is awesome. Which is probably one of the best days of my internet career.
Yeah.
But you don't even understand how happy that made me, Chris.
Not many people can.
Doing.
If I could get YouTubers to say they wanted to punch me on streams all the time, I would be, and genuinely mean it, I would be so happy.
What wasn't your dream to be in a rivalry with a puppet, and then Doc made that happen, and you were so
Doc did it. I have a lot of internet dreams, and they've been coming true. You just got to believe. The internet is a wondrous place. Anything can happen. So Tricker Brick got his order from 5-star bricks. That's awesome. Yep, 12 16 by 32 dark bluish gray base plates. Those are so nice. I love having them. Like I said, I'm almost out. I had 32 of them, and I'm almost out of them. But I use them for my train track mills, my straight train track mills plates. So that's why they go so quick.
Colors are pretty much useless for us anymore.
What?
Because we're doing mills plates, like, so the color of the base plate really doesn't matter.
Oh, right. I don't care about it's the size. It's not the dark bluish gray. That's what I use, the dark bluish gray. I just use that one because I can get them on the cheap.
Right.
So I use them as mills plates. So I don't care what color. I take green or whatever. I know there's tan and blue in that size too. But I'm just saying I like the 16 by 32 base plate size. I use it quite a bit, especially if I'm doing like smaller buildings.
How is the white base plate still selling? I know it was pretty big at first, but I don't really see it in any haul videos no more.
See a lot of Walmart bundle deals going on.
I wouldn't look, but I couldn't figure out how to put more than one in my cart, so I just left it alone.
Well, there was a quantity limit too.
Yeah, Tricker Brick says he'll use any color. No, it's just that that place. Yeah, Tricker Brick got 100 4x4 green plates, and because the guy starts all his auctions at 99 cents. So if you win it, a lot of times you can win it for nothing.
99 cents.
Which is nice. The girls and the father-son teams are on borrowed time, says Tricker.
My Batmobile's done. How about you guys?
What?
Not quite. Go ahead and drop it.
Okay.
Does it have pop-up?
Right.
Now he has to do a stop motion video.
What's the play features? Is it just like stud shooter?
The flame spins as you roll the wheels.
Okay.
And then it has two stud shooters that flip up from out of the side.
Of course. Stud shooters. Hello, Titanium J.
What's up, Jay?
And it has a cockpit that Batman can sit in.
Whoa, let the play features begin. Well, really, when I was a kid, that's all the play features. You could put your minifigure inside. That was all the cars when we were kids, please. You could put your minifigure in there. I was like, yeah.
I hear a kitty cat.
Uh-oh,
Yep.
meow, meow. Meow, meow, scared of Batmobile.
Yeah.
How'd your test go, Titanium J? MJ Bricks wants to know. Must have been. Are you doing fine? No, it's not finals, is it?
I thought he was home from school.
I thought he had to go back for some testing. Or did you get a prostate exam, Titanium? You're a little young for that.
You're never too young.
Some people just get them for fun, though.
Gonna be on stream. Say hi.
Hi, kitty.
Oh, the kitty cat. That's so pretty.
What's the cat called?
Juliet.
Ooh, is there a Romeo in her life?
I was gonna say
There
something.
used to be, but he got run over.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot to people named Romeo. That's why they say, "Wherefore art thou?" And then you say, "In the wheel well of a car."
Come on.
What chop?
Oh, sorry.
I loved it.
It's okay. It's been like 8 years or more, so it's
Oh, I would hope he's over it.
not a fresh wound.
Not a fresh wound. Darn it. I like some fresh. Titanium says, "Hey MJ, I don't know yet. I find out tomorrow. How have you been?" Nice. I've been well. Building next on night's hell. Okay, MJ, you couldn't wait until we could actually stream. We could have went live after this show, MJ. And MJ,
Well, that gives him a few minutes to take it apart.
it's not that big of a set. Like you blink and the thing's built. So probably.
Chop said you blink and the thing's built.
Blink, blink, blink.
I picked up that set at Philly at the yard sale. It was on my want list, and I was happy to find it, considering I didn't think I'd find anything on my want list at Philly.
I wish we could figure out a way to do a blind build without being able to see it, but still do it on the live internet.
Yeah. You could do.
But there's too many ways to cheat, and I don't trust Hoosier.
Hoosier's not going to cheat.
To do a blind build? What? Just get a cardboard box, do what they did at Bama.
Yeah, but what that's from putting the stream on a cell phone off in the corner, or
Whoa, good idea. I didn't even know how to cheat until you said anything. You should have been quiet.
So you just have the camera facing, kind of like we're Blaze.
Whoa. Blindside says, I called Lego today and asked them if they were ever going to let us use our points on Bricklink. They said they haven't even thought about that, but it could be something in the future.
What? Imagine redeeming your points on what? You'd have to order probably from like certain vendors.
How about earning VIP points for Bricklink purchases?
That's even better.
That would have to be straight from a Lego Bricklink, because ordering from multiple stores,
Right.
that's like a weird
Yeah, if you
double.
bought one from like an approved store or something, you could earn points.
Right.
Yeah, that would be like double dipping.
Yeah. Very true. Murtaugh is here. What's up, Murtaugh? Bill's plate questions. Do most people do 1 or 2 bricks high? Most do 1, from my experience.
the standard is 1. 2 makes more sense.
Standard is 1.
But I think the people in this stream go like 5 or 6 high, right?
MJ says my willpower is low. I've been waiting since Tuesday. I only built one minifigure so far, though, Chop. Huh.
You
I
can
can't
do
remember what I was watching, but they
funny
did
how you
it.
can go to the mountain.
And every one of his mills plates were 5 bricks high. And it was all
Seems a
gave
little
so much depth.
You're building a building on top of a building at that point.
Times 2.
Oh yeah, race 3000. You got your mom found that titanium. That's actually looks like that's got good parts in it. That Lego board game race 3000.
Oh shit.
Every time I build Chris, I build blind. Says Blindside.
No.
We
Alright.
can invite him to the blind build. He's like, I don't even need a thing to obstruct my view.
All right, let me know when y'all are on 21.
Damn, really?
I'm finished with 21.
Ha ha ha.
It's a race. It's a race.
Yeah, Murtaugh, if you do one high, you should be pretty safe unless the only time it would be different is if the other person that you're going to hook up with your display is doing a different height. Like Hailey for Philly had done too high. That was strictly for wiring lights. So really just about anyone else is going to have one high. So in case you're not actually planning it out, but you're gonna be at the same show. It's pretty standard. Oh, thanks, Titanium. Titanium said I'm doing a great job on reading the chat. Awesome, thank you.
You are, and I appreciate it again.
I'm trying to. Murtaugh says makes sense.
You are
Also like the VIP prospect. I don't know how that would work though, to be honest.
Were we supposed to be waiting for Hoosier?
Hoosier, are you on bag 18?
Hold on, let me go let them out. They're fussing.
do what? Chop.
Nothing. See, you can't hear me. I love it.
All I heard was you on bag, and I couldn't hear the number.
I said 18. I was joking.
Oh no, I'm on 19.
How do you change your icon? I gotta get off that one.
What did she say? Were we waiting for Hoosier? Or were we...
Yes, Bird Dog, we did talk about the Razor Crest.
Yep. Even Chris likes the Baby Yoda.
So Chris, you're already on bag 21 too?
No, I just finished bag 21.
So I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, Hoosier. Except you forgot to laugh.
Wow.
Wow, he goes.
I got the whole ass in.
That thing's a beast.
Dude, how the hell did you
Wow. That was
like
really
finish the first bag? Wasn't even.
tongue tied, folks.
I'm disgraced.
Where are you at?
Huh?
How far? What are you on?
Mike B says hi to B for C.
On page 381 in the instruction book.
Hey, Mike B. You're on what page?
381.
Oh, shit.
Step 532.
I don't know if that's true, Tricker Brick. He says the Razor Crest is going to be the new Falcon. Lego will put 3 or 4 sets out of it a year. I don't think so.
They'll
Mike
put out
B also says hi to Haley.
version, and then they'll
Haley
have
stepped
a
away.
2.0 version and a 4+ version.
Yeah, microfighter. You got to do a microfighter.
Yep.
Poly bag.
A poly bag, yep.
Then an in-store Lego build, micro build. The monthly micro build.
The
And
rest
then the
will
micro build.
do
And then
that.
the miniature micro build. But yeah, Chris, Mike B said hi to you before. Now Mike B said specifically hi to Brick Blas.
Yeah, I
Oh,
said.
okay, you're done now. You can't get on the table. You gotta get down.
Well, Pop, can I start 22?
Brick Blaze, can you say hi to Mike B, please?
Hi, Mike B.
Yeah.
If
I
you
also-
started, Chris, you got to go really, 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 really slow.
I was Hooj.
Yeah.
No, you wasn't. You had to go take a possum from the dog and everything. You wasn't built slow.
You milked the possum.
Yeah, he's ahead of you, and he still went out and he attacked a possum and everything.
Yeah.
I was ahead of him when he went out. That's the bad thing.
And you didn't even have to read the chat, Hoosier. And if you are reading the chat to yourself, then I don't know why I'm here, and I'll gladly leave.
I'm not even looking at the computer or the TV.
Okay. That's
I
good.
like back in the day. Chop, do you remember when they first brought out Lego Star Wars stuff? They had like little small packs that you could buy for like, I don't know, $5 or $6, and had a small build in it, and then some extra pieces. And if you bought all 5 of them or whatever, then all those extra pieces built an additional ship.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And all those and built the TIE bomber.
Yep. I didn't actually when Lego first came out with the idea of having Star Wars, the first licensed theme, as most people would probably not believe, I was not against it. In fact, my brother was still into Lego. I was going into my dark ages, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So, and that's when they had the yellow heads and stuff in '99 or whatever. But I was in my dark ages. My younger brother was still buying, and I thought it was cool. I just think now it's gotten disgusting, but that's my own opinion.
That's the only Millennium Falcon I have is that first one they put out that everybody hates because it has those 2 giant pieces.
I like that one, but that's the first one I ever saw. And then I was fully in my dark ages after that first one came out, and I didn't see another one until I came out of my dark ages. So like 2015. So I only knew that one up until recently. And I thought it was fine because back then the Lego Star Wars, it kept it with how the sets were. That's how all the sets were. Whether it was Lego Star Wars, that's how they were built. They didn't have the parts that they have. When I came out of my dark ages, there's all these new parts and all these new, it was crazy. I had to try to get accustomed to all the new stuff when I came out of my dark ages. I was used to the 1980s, 1990s, early 90s Lego. I'm like, this seems really complicated. And then I'm like, this is really cool. There's stuff I would have dreamed of as a kid, So.
Right.
Hey, Mike B.
I have a friend of mine. He's like, I don't think it's as creative anymore because they give you all these parts. You don't have to figure out a way to do it. They just have a part that does it for you.
Well, it kind of, but I love all the new snot bricks, all the new brackets and stuff. You're able to build on the side way more easy than it was. There was only a few options back in the day for building on the side of your thing. Headlight bricks, you know what I mean? And there was a couple brackets.
Where's the Brismith?
Is there a parallel universe where Lego never made Star Wars but kept making Castle, Space, and Pirates? I hope so.
That would be cool.
But why can't we just have all of it? We can have Castle, Space, Pirates, and Star Wars, and Friends, and Marvel, and DC, and Ninjago, and Chima, and Nexo Knights.
Oh, let's see. Blindside. I also think the first
Dinosaurs.
teasing about
Oh yeah, Jurassic Park.
Blindside's alluding to the monorail tease in the first episode. Yeah, they were teasing. I don't know if they're teasing about bringing it back or just the fact that no one can get one unless they want to pay second market price. So that's a mouthful.
Well, Lego owns Bricklink now, so they want everybody to go buy a monorail from Bricklink.
Yeah, exactly.
They're actually a bunch on Bricklink.
I don't know if there's a whole bunch on there, to be honest with you.
I'm curious with the show, with more people would be getting into Lego, and the more the prices of stuff is going to start going up. Curious how it's going to fit. The show's going to affect the market and affect the AFOLs.
Yeah, if it does anything, it's only going to hurt us.
Yeah, because if you talk to Chad, he's been collecting Lego a lot longer than a lot of us, and he's seen through the years of the prices where it was a lot easier to buy Lego back then because not a lot of people were into it. And
right. Well, and if you look at like pre-licensed themes, the licensed themes have actually driven up the prices of not even the non-licensed themes, just because it's created a bigger fan base for Lego, having all these licensed themes. When they were all Lego based themes, like what MJ was talking about, pirates and castle and stuff, it's all internal, so they don't like. There wasn't as many people into it because they weren't like movie themes or show themes. So there's less people into it. They're just into Lego. But I think that the licenses have branched out, creating more Lego fans because there's more choices on what you buy. So maybe someone doesn't care about Pirates or Castle, that's indiscriminate, but they like Lord of the Rings. Lego did that,
and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right. So you're bringing in, these themes are actually bringing in more Lego fans, which is going to drive the price up of all Lego because there's more people buying it, so they can charge more. And it's, I mean,
Go ahead and start if you haven't.
say again.
So you can go ahead and start. I got to run in the house real quick.
Okay. Murtaugh said he'd like a UCS Razorback or whatever that ship is called from the Razor Crest or whatever kind of toothpaste. The Razor Colgate.
Razor blades in it.
The Razor Colgate. I just wish you could buy any Lego Star Wars for $5. Yeah, they don't have a $5 foot-long Star Wars option, do they?
I will say I'm very happy that my set came with an extra printed circular disc with Batman logo.
Right.
You're gonna use it for.
It is definitely extra because I've got them on all 4 tires.
Well, yeah.
It's not a hood ornament.
That's odd for 2x.
You could cap off the flame hole.
Hood ornament.
Oh yeah. You could cap off the flame hole.
This is a play feature according to the box. Just lift the bat thing so that you can see the fans.
Oh yeah, that's so fun. Like, can you put luggage in there? Like, can you put a suitcase in there?
No, nothing.
Oh. What if he's going on
make it into a piggy bank?
What if he's going on vacation?
Vacation.
Yeah, that's vacation for Batman.
Yeah, you would think there would be a lot of trunk space, but I guess the jet engines, maybe take up a lot of room in there.
The bat suitcase.
The bat case, yeah.
The bat luggage.
Bat luggage.
He has Alfred deliver that with the Batwing.
It's Her Highness's matched luggage, and she wouldn't leave without it.
Royal Highness's matched luggage.
Are we gonna build Star Wars in March or in May?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to. If we want. Cool. We got to get the ratings up on this show. Right now, I just got a message. The producers said we're not doing as well as we should be.
They said they were supposed to be releasing a couple of big Star Wars sets prior to the May the 4th stuff.
Ooh, stay tuned, people. If you like Lego Masters, you'll love Building with Hoosier Bricks and Friends. Coming this May.
You'll love watching me try to build Star Wars.
Hey, guess what? It's not different than building anything else. You follow the directions in the book, place the pieces where they say, you'll do just fine.
Yeah, the book tells you how to do it.
Hey, it's sci-fi adventure, man.
Yeah, but I don't like Star Wars.
It doesn't matter if you like it.
That's not fair, Hoosier, because you've never watched Star Wars.
Right. Don't be a bigot.
Just look at it as you're building and be like, ooh, I can use that piece in some big building I'm going to make. Ooh, I can use that piece in there.
Ooh, a wedge plate.
Think what you're going to do with it once you tear it back down.
You say, ooh, a gray wedge plate. Ooh, a gray wedge plate. Ooh, a gray wedge plate.
All right,
I can start my rock work.
A different gray wedge plate.
Yeah, but that's good. Gray wedge plates.
Ooh, this will be good on a middle plate.
All plates.
That's one thing I love about Star Wars is I have tons of gray wedge plates from Star Wars sets, and I love it.
It sucks for me because I'm trying to get a bunch of gray pieces for the Batcave I want to build, and I can't. I thought that would be real easy to come across, but no, all the Star Wars mock builders buy all the gray bricks up right quick.
Take apart all your Star Wars sets.
No, they're separate from other Lego.
Creepy.
I know, right?
They're useless built. You know how many other people have them
You
built?
separate your Legos
In fact,
first?
there's Lego fans that all they do is build Star
You
Wars.
stick them in their own area?
That all the Star Wars Lego is in a different tub right now, assembled, waiting for me to get the shelf put on the wall where I'm going to display them all.
All right.
All the
Lord,
Lego
it-
dimensions are
It would
actually
be cool if
separated
no
as
one
well
else
because
did
those
that.
are video game Lego.
It would be
You
cool.
can't cross the streams, man. Can't cross the streams.
That's right.
No,
And
no.
then everything else just goes in a bin.
I was watching Step Brothers yesterday, and they definitely crossed the streams.
It's okay. The mine's not movie quality. Why'd you let us do bunk beds? That was a terrible idea.
I forgot so much of that movie. I was laughing so hard.
Oats and hoes, oats and hoes.
Because when I come up here and I'm trying to be motivated, I have to watch something I've already seen, or I'll get lost in the movie.
Sometimes it still don't work, huh?
No.
Yeah, a lot of times I'll listen to music. That way there's nothing to look at.
What the hell did I do?
Because otherwise, if there's something to look at, then I'm not looking at what I'm doing.
Right.
Hey, what's up, Hailey Bricks?
I'm bad about picking up my phone and getting distracted.
I missed a bunch of chat, so let me catch up on that. Classic Space would be awesome, says
Blacker.
Murtaugh says, no one can get one unless they take out another mortgage. Must be talking about
Monorail.
Monorail, said truth. Yeah, heavy-handed with Star Wars. Agree with you, MJ. Very heavy-handed, but it's what sells. So Lego does not care about the classic themes when the licensed themes bring in so much money. And with the LM builders, what's the LM builder?
Lego Master.
Oh, that's a show, I think. Okay, Lego Master Builders. We've already seen such love for classic themes and zero licensed product. I'll eat my words for the Star Wars Challenge week. Well, depending on who's left, I mean, some of them, like the two guys who did the clock, they don't seem like they seem very classic theme orientated. So maybe they won't care. Maybe they might get stumped if they're still around, which they probably will be. Might be stumped for Star Wars. I could see Iceberg really enjoying the Star Wars app if he's there. And I think I'm caught up. MJ was writing some paragraphs there, so Murtaugh and MJ are on the loose. They're making my chat real tough.
Get the novels going.
Making me read a little. And everybody knows books is for burning. MJ loves paragraphs. That's good, man. You got to keep that love. My daughter's practicing her trumpet.
I was about to say, who's playing an instrument?
My Indigo's playing trumpet.
It's your butt trumpet.
Butt trumpet like a band. That's actually a band. I doubt anyone. Blaze knows it probably, but I don't know if anyone else does.
No, I don't know if I've ever heard of them. I
Check
know
out butt trumpet. Perfect music to build to. Butt trumpet with skin flute opening up.
that's what I was getting ready to say.
MJ played trumpet. Excellent instrument. It is. And I actually in middle school I attempted to play trumpet, and then I threw my trumpet in the snowbank because I hated being told what to do. And they were trying to tell me to play notes and stuff. I stuck it to the man.
Who told you to throw it in the snowbank?
I did.
He
Because I
did.
was sticking it to the man. Nobody tells me what to do.
Nobody puts Butt Chop in a corner.
Nobody tells me to play a certain song. Take that, Philip Sousa. Oh yeah, Titanium plays trombone. So, any updates? Have any of you found any of the new poly bags?
I don't look for poly bags anymore.
I wasn't
No,
talking
but
to
I
you.
want that hidden side poly bag with the forearm dude.
You found it or you want it?
No, I want it.
There's
Okay.
a double stack torso in it.
Yep.
The
I might have to
train.
buy like 5 or 6 of them just for the torsos. I also kind of want the new Pikachu. I'm sorry, Easter Bunny poly bag.
Okay. Yep, I like that too.
It does. It looks like a Pikachu though.
Yeah, it kind of does.
He doesn't have that, yeah. I can see what you're saying.
Oh, the
Definitely could be modded into a Pikachu for sure. Sorry, Haley, for interrupting you. She's gonna say it's all good.
Did no Murrays there.
No worries. No
No
worries.
Murrays.
No buts about it. Oh, I see what I did there. Yeah, I haven't been checking for polybags either, so
The
Chop's like,
train.
"How dare this composer write these little dots down and expect me to play the corresponding sound?" See, yeah, I had such, I was not able to, I wish I could have learned to read music. I did not have the patience nor structure in my life for that at the time. Believe it or not, I was quite reckless and wild as a child.
No.
way.
I know.
I'm not buying it.
I could play it if I heard it, but I had issues reading the sheet music.
I just had issues.
I'm buying it.
Had or have.
Whatever. Don't judge me. How dare you?
Oh,
No way, dude. You said no way. The only new polybags you've seen are the trolls. Okay, yeah, I've seen those titanium. I think Chris has a couple of the trolls one.
Those have good parts.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. What part is in there, Haley, that you can see?
Or sorry, parts and colors choices. Plus the troll person.
I
Is
don't
very
think the troll
interesting.
person, it doesn't interest me. The minifig doesn't interest me. The colors, I mean, while they are interesting, I'd have to look at what I'd do with it. Plus, with any color, it's like you need tons of it to do anything anyway. Like the ones where I have like a few bricks of a color, like not a few, but you know what I mean, like not enough to do anything really. It's like I don't do anything with it because I don't have enough.
I mean, Hailey is the queen of the parts, right?
I know. Me and her looked through the Frozen sets when they came out, the Frozen 2 sets, and we were just looking at the parts list just to see. We weren't looking at getting the sets for the subject matter, just the parts side.
Hey, that's what I mean. Even those troll sets, they set wise, I don't care for them, but parts, man. Oh boy.
He said, "Oh boy."
Yeah, I enjoy. What would that be called? Parts perusing with Hailey Bricks. That could be a show. Parts perusing with Hailey Bricks. We look at the set, at the parts list of the set, and we talk about, what we think and ideas for the parts that are on the set list. I mean, or on the parts list. It's pretty fun actually.
That's a good idea.
Oh, that sounds.
Or
So
we could not do a show and just keep doing it without anyone watching and enjoy our lives.
Also a good idea.
Hey, whatever works, right, people? Let's try to get along.
Well, I dropped that piece. I'm not getting that one back.
They used to call me the peace dropper.
Hailey said, "Let's go."
It's the two round by round, 2x2 round with the Technic piece in the middle.
Oh yeah, those are rollers.
That
I
holds
hate
this whole thing
dropping
together.
round pieces. We got some heavy horn talk. I never learned bass clef, is trombone and treble or bass. Talking music here.
Band camp.
Bass, yeah, heavy band nerd talk. Titanium and MJ here.
This one time at band camp.
Tuba, I would think MJ would be in bass clef, also baritone. So this means we'll also have live music in Chicago this year. Yeah, you guys could do a two-piece jazz band, MJ and Titanium, performing live at Brick World Chicago this year.
So I'm getting hot dogs and a concert. That's going to be a great trip to Chicago.
Hot dogs, a jazz duo.
Going to be great.
You'll get to see my homeless fort in the foyer. I set up a little homeless shelter for myself in the foyer, and I party out there.
Do you have a cup out there that I can drop change in?
No, I had no donations. 30 looks is
To
all.
walk by and like hand you a sandwich every now and again.
I only accept dirty looks. There was this wedding going on, this huge wedding last year, and they were all in the foyer, like hanging out, and they were like looking at me as I'm on this filthy carpeted floor, like with my laptop plugged into the wall and like toys all around me, and I took my shoes off, and they're like, look at this guy.
I remember that stream you're doing from the floor, and you just like get up and you run. You're like, "Hey, come here!" You're like, you go grab people.
Yeah, I was on. I had Boone on Hoosier stream. They said go grab someone, and so I grabbed Boone and had him come on Hoosier Saturday night stream before we went to World of Lights.
Was that we started yelling at people as they were walking by?
Oh yeah, when I went to smoke.
Yep. Like, hey, you in the sweater.
Oh,
Yeah, they did have horses for that wedding, MJ. Yeah, going into battle or getting married, you ride a horse, apparently.
Are you watching Hoosier?
Huh? Oh, you got wheels?
I got wheels, baby.
Nice.
You
I'm
just
done.
skip ahead and just put wheels on.
No.
He's been wanting to put wheels on it about 5 minutes after we started building it.
Yeah, he wanted to put wheels on it. He was cutting the tape on the box. He was ready to put the wheels on. I'll be right back. So you guys are in charge of the chat till I get back.
That's a scary
Alright.
thought.
Cute.
We have a guy who already finished his set. I'm sure he can help out. And he looks very technologically capable, except for syncing his voice up.
I
with
couldn't read. I don't know what you want me to do.
your video audio is almost synced up, Blaze.
I was fiddling with some settings on there earlier, trying to get it to be a little better.
Yeah, it's way closer than when you
A
started.
little better. It's a little butter. Put it that way. I'm gonna go back to watching on the phone because the chat goes a little quicker.
I've noticed that.
Like a few seconds sooner.
Yeah.
I always assumed it's because it's going through a third-party program, so it has a delay.
That's probably correct.
Mhm.
Hoosier, you could just say you're done and call it the battle damage Batmobile.
That could work. Oh, it is now.
You already fought the Joker and lost. You want to see my Batmobile, Jude? There it is.
You spin the wheels.
Got that fire spin. First floor of the corner garage is done, but I can't continue until my 1x1 and 1x2 dark orange plates arrive.
He spins.
Now,
Thank you, Jude.
Trigger Brick, do you build the modular the way it's supposed to be the first time, then tear it down to build it your way?
Nope. He's missing out on that experience.
What?
Tell him, Hailey.
What? You gotta build it once. That's how you learn.
Yeah, that's what I do. Even with like friend sets and stuff I know I don't care about. I just want the parts. I still build it just so I built it.
That's how, because especially in friends, that's such a like we've only kept you learn different stuff, and even shoot.
It says just substitute the bricks with the plates as I go. Which wouldn't that get? I don't know. That would get tedious, I would think.
Yeah, because the Lego Movie 2 stuff, that was some wonky building. That was interesting.
Hey, Hoosier, buy what's the big Statue of Liberty one?
Apocalypse
Bird.
I have that, Hoosier.
I don't have that. I know Haley's got it, I think.
I know how you can get it.
Yeah, that one has.
I'm scared to know the answer to that.
Is it a way where I can get it for under $400?
Now, that one has some crazy building in that one, especially for like the greeveling and everything.
I don't think it's one I'll keep assembled, but I really do think I want to build it. This one.
I'll build that one again.
There you go, Hoos. Go shopping.
I'm not trying to spend that kind of money.
Well, see, this is your show, and if you're not here, we've kind of already done that before.
It just takes me longer, is all. Still learn everything. I just use tiles and modified bricks.
So I like the idea of Chris going out and having to buy the Beetle.
Why? I've already built the Beetle. Is Bubba still here?
Are you going to try to buy it back from him?
He just let me borrow it for a week.
We need to build the new modular.
Hey, I'm down with that too.
Yeah, Chris, but you done built it like 3 times, ain't you?
I know, but you owe me one, so I don't have to pay for it.
God bless. We ain't going to get to build that one. What if I got to buy Chris one first?
Well, if that is something we're going to do, let me know, because I was going to order, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, because I have mine. I'm just waiting for you guys.
You have yours, Haley?
Yeah, it was during one of Sean's trip to the Lego store. I came back with it.
Are you able to pick it up, Hoos?
I don't know. I got to run that by the boss.
No, see, that's not how it works.
Well, that's how it works in my house.
You buy it and then deal with the consequences later. It's a lot easier that way.
Yeah, that's how it works at my house, buddy.
I have extra room. And then my son said he's moving out in August, so I'll have another one.
Really have extra room.
Can't wait. I'm gonna turn that one into like a little office, whatever.
He doesn't even know that I'm moving in.
Awesome.
Just go Just go in there, start measuring sections.
Juju says he has one.
Really?
Extra room or the Beetle or Apocalypse or the Monster. What are you talking about, Juju?
That was a lot of questions in one sentence. Let's see how you're done.
And don't give us set numbers this time. Give us fiscal words.
What's up, Reed?
Didn't you have bowling, buddy? You're not late.
Reed, I'm going home tomorrow, bud. I could live stream it and y'all can laugh at me.
Are you bowling tomorrow for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to live stream it. Well, you can't. You don't have 1,000 subscribers anymore.
No.
No, you have to join Reed's stream.
You have to join Reed's stream. He said.
It'd be embarrassing. I don't care. I still have fun.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Oh, the new module of the bookstore he's got.
Oh,
Beatles on my list, but I would like the London bus first.
Yeah, I think that one's on the list.
I was there too.
We can possibly get you on. It is a cool build. It's just smart without.
Gosh, dang it. You have to build 2 of these? Why didn't it say at the beginning you have to build 2 of these?
Yep.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I had a feeling too. I'm just like, but we're building 2 of these.
Hey, it's your cousin Marvin. Remember that sound you've been looking for?
Marvin Berry.
So the actor who plays Marvin Berry, he commented on one of my pictures because since I have the band set up in the school.
That's awesome.
Because he says he doesn't see Marvin being represented in a lot of Back to the Future related stuff. So
even though he's the best character in the whole movie, the only reason I watched the movie is for that part. I mean, really, you could have a 3-hour movie based just on Marvin Berry, and I'd watch it.
Dude, weren't you working on the Falcon a month ago when we started this?
Dude, you take your time and we build the Falcon.
Oh yeah, I'm not rushing. I was just asking. Him and Hoosier can do it.
Hey, you're perfect just the way you are.
He takes breaks, I think, because it took him quite a bit to build Voltron as well.
Right, the liquor store doesn't deliver, so you got to take a break.
Oh, that's dumb.
Great South Bricks is here. What are we doing here? Great South Bricks, we're building. They're finishing up the Batmobile.
He's on a comeback tour.
everyone builds the hobby at their own pace.
And they all just slow because I'm already done with the Batmobile.
Yeah, you need to.
I mean, it was a microfighter Batmobile compared to the building.
You're done with a Batmobile.
He's done with a bat. Yes, not the.
I'm almost done with another Batmobile.
Really? What do you do? What other one?
I think I heard
Oh,
Batmobile.
Yeah, it's going to be Iron Man's Batmobile.
what? Crossing the licenses? I love it.
Yep.
I don't know. I think that goes against your buckets, your rules here.
Whose rules?
Don't go against mine.
My rule is no licenses, so it doesn't break mine. He can cross all he wants. I don't.
Oh, that's dumb.
What happened?
Well, when the guns come up, the panel is falling.
Oh yeah, that was a big complaint. That the parts fly off, and then people were talking about modifying it.
The panels?
Yeah.
Don't they do that in the movie? Don't the panels just blow off and then the guns come up?
They do, yes. But
So that's movie accurate.
in universe, Bruce Wayne is he's rich enough to just have
He
hundreds
can just
of
replace
panels
the panels.
in that case. Yeah, he replaces them. They're disposable in universe.
Alfred just drives behind him and picks him up.
No, he bought like 400 of them, so they can.
I always wondered like why they didn't just like flip open or slide out of the way and in the guns.
Well, there's homeless people that actually have shelters made just out of those panels from collecting them off the streets after.
Yeah, he's fighting crime and solving Gotham's homeless problem all at the same time.
Right.
They just have time for this, man. You gotta move.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's why.
We're not going to flame with ours?
Do what, Chris?
There's no flame?
Oh, Hope Castle's got the sound muted because he's at the bowling center.
No, I think there's a flame.
I don't see one.
Maybe it's a little one.
Now you need to go through and just build a big giant black shell to simulate the shields that he put up on there.
Kind of lame that the steering wheel works, but you got to open the hatch to get it.
Man, this thing is like built upside down, twisted around.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
The louvers?
No. That's Bad Rouge. The fins or whatever.
The upside down part, that's
Oh, yeah, the S-foils. MJ wants to know if Reed got the base plates he sent.
Did you get that thing I sent you?
Did you get that new sound you've been looking for?
well, listen to this.
So how you doing, Great South Bricks? Are you guys familiar with Great South?
Yeah, he's been around for a while. He's been on absence though.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah, I don't know all the humans, which is good. There's a lot of them. If you try to know them all, you're going to be swamped.
When you step away and take a break for a little while, it's actually quite refreshing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, what I did was I moved my car. When you step away from building, or when I step away?
I went on my little hiatus and now I'm enjoying it.
Well, and that's what Dude was talking about. He takes a couple of days off. He's building the Falcon, but he takes a few days off.
Yeah, that took a couple months.
You took a long hiatus.
Well, I took a break from, well, I guess more custom building. That and getting back into the swing of project mode.
Yeah, it is nice to switch back and forth between, like, say, working on mocks and then just building like sets from the box, and then taking apart the sets, and then you got to sort, and then you can mock build, get back into mock building. It's nice to rotate through the different aspects of it, because if you just sort or just build sets out of the box or just mock build, it's like gets a little stagnant. You gotta switch it up, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
But yeah, I had to go move my car. It's cold outside, so I put another sweatshirt on, and now I'm too hot. Oh, what do you do?
Too hot, man. Too hot.
It's like I'm going through menopause here. I got hot flashes, cold flashes. I don't know what's going on. It is, yeah, Kimchi, right. It's nice building the sets, but then when you take them apart, you got to sort. Like right now, I've actually brick linked and bought used parts to the point where I've got like 5 gallons of stuff to sort, and it's so overwhelming. I don't want to sort it, but I need to, and I need to get this mess cleaned up over here because it's a mess. So it hinders me from wanting to be in the area when there's a mess. But I like to create messes. Or someone creates them. I don't know how they get here. But are you frozen or very still, Blaze? Oh, he moved. I thought you either froze or you freeze frame.
Freeze frame.
It's the end of Breakfast Club, everybody. Trapjaw finally made it. Hello, Trapjaw.
Welcome, Trapjaw.
Okay, Trick or Brick, you did build your Tokyo Skyline set. Cool. I saw that you had gotten that on your Brick Click video. I saw your haul on your Brick episode 1 of Brick Clicks. Or Brick Click. Is it not plural? 95% sorted, then decide to change the way you're sorting. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I have like 20 different sorting styles going on at the moment, and none of them work together. So, yeah, Brick Click, hey, Click hey. Now I got to remember how these tiles go on here. Yeah, Trick or Brick has a new show he's starting. Seems pretty interesting. Brick Click.
Oh, is that the Bricklink one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried. I couldn't do it.
It was hard to watch. I did. If you like to see honest commentary, I did comment on it that it was hard to watch, and I feel like they don't know anything about Lego.
Did you really?
I'm redesigning the top of my Space Needle. Nice.
And you pinned the comment. That's how good my comment was. It was very, very rude if it came from anyone but me. Oh, you're redesigning it. Was there something wrong with it? Or you just figured out a better way, Adam? There's always a better way, it seems like. That's okay. Mox should
show me the way.
Mox can be a work in progress. I know I go through and I'll think I'll have it, and then I'll restart it. And or I'll redo a part.
And this is what gets me, all these little pieces.
Oh, yeah. Darn you little guys. Yeah, Hoosier, you'd probably rather get like the Duplo Batmobile. That would be no little pieces.
That'd be the one for me.
Duplo or Junior?
Why let Chris talk me into this one?
Yeah. He's like, can we do the Duplo?
Hey, we should have a Juniors week.
The Junior Batmobiles are pretty weak. I think I bought two Juniors Batman sets that had Batmobiles in, and they're super weak. When I still collected DC, I think I bought all the Juniors DC sets because the printed tiles in them were just to die for. You know what I mean? To die for. To die.
Yeah, I like how they're like, well, we did testing and kids don't like stickers. I'm like, well, neither do the adults. So like all of them.
Well, because for the age group, you've seen a 4-year-old put a sticker on something, right? Not going to go on the piece it's supposed to go on. I understand for the juniors, but I think it's funny that now to make the kids not feel like they're little kids, they changed it from juniors to 4+, so that the kids aren't like, why do I have to have these sets? They're different than the other sets. So they look similar to the like big cities, the regular city or the regular, but then they just say 4+, like so the little kids don't feel like they're being singled out. That's part of like this whole. We've got to be kinder and gentler and make everyone feel.
Well, I always thought the 4+ is for the adults who are buying the Lego know which sets to buy, because that was always the number one question of, well, which sets can I get? And explaining to them what juniors is was like explaining to people what juniors is when they're not a Lego person.
It makes.
I think they're making it easier for people to buy it.
Oh, it's for the adult idiot.
For the 4+. Oh, that's perfect if I'm buying a gift.
Yeah, I guess so. But
you don't have to sit there and just look.
Junior says it all.
Deer in headlights. Like, what am I buying? Be like us buying,
Yeah, you're probably right.
No.
I just never looked at it that way.
That's my theory, because that was always people asking questions.
I bet you're 100% right. It's hard for me to look at it from the point of view of someone who has no brains, like the general public. Did you catch that, what I did there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't, because I'm part of the general public.
Whatever. You humans are all the same.
They let us out in public?
Humans?
Occasionally, I can go to public.
they let us
I
out.
got a day pass.
I got a day pass. They let me out on good behavior.
Good night, Titanium.
Good
Night,
day.
Jay.
Next time you're here, explain your name.
No, do not.
What's his name?
Titanium J52. He likes Ninjago, and it's taken from his favorite character, Jay. And there's a Titanium Ninja, which is Zane. So he combined those, and then there's the new 52 DC comics. There's where the 52 comes from. There you have Titanium J52.
Interesting.
I've heard it so many times, I know it by heart. I probably wake up screaming that sometimes, like in a cold sweat. The explanation of his name.
Titanium Jay.
Yeah, he's like my Khan from Star Trek. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh no. I have to sort this, otherwise I'm gonna be buried in bricks. We got a lot of viewers. Still.
Dude wants to know if that's true, Buttchop.
What?
What you just said about Titanium J's name.
Yes. You've never heard it, dude? It's only been said like during the 72-hour stream. I think he explained it on like 50 times, and he was on like 50 streams for the.
I'm pretty sure Dude just pulling your chain, because Dude is the one that caused the whole explain.
Oh yeah.
Kept asking.
He's the main culprit, and he just got me. You got me, Dude.
All right. So we'll take a moment and talk about this piece. This piece that was only available in Heroes Factory when the Batpod came out.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hold on, let me see if I can pop it off.
I want to get some pop off.
So, because I brick built my Batpod,
Mm-hmm.
and I was lucky enough to get the set on Amazon before it flipping went crazy. But it's this interesting. There's like two.
Yeah. Are those regular bar size pegs in the underside?
The 1x1 studs with the hole.
Yeah.
It could fit inside the hole. It could fit in
so
the whole
regular bars, like a minifig hand bar size peg. Nice. Those could be hyper useful. I wish they would actually.
But they only showed up in like 2 Heroes Factory sets.
Ouch. Yeah, that piece looks like it would have more uses than just Hero Factory. Too bad.
And I think no one bought them because they were pretty cheap on Amazon when I bought mine.
Yeah.
but you needed 6 of them. So you needed like this. There was one set that had 3.
Yeah, that's what Brickstar did. Is he took them out of his Hero Factory sets.
Yeah.
Hey, Suzanne. Suzanne Bunny Bricks is here.
So it's funny that they reuse that piece. They reuse that
Look,
piece.
it's like,
in here.
remember when you guys paid tons of money for these parts? Look, we got them still.
Yeah. So now they're using them in this set again. Do you think that that's an inclination that it may become available again? Or the next year?
But that, because as soon as everyone figured, like as soon as people figured, especially sellers, figured out that that's the piece that they needed to make the Batpod, someone went on Amazon and like wiped them out.
Right, and then that set's gonna blow up in price. The Hero Factory set, whereas no one cared about, no one gave 2 craps before the Batpod, and all of a sudden the set's like skyrocketing in price.
People on Amazon like, why are people buying this set? I don't know.
Weird that someone finally wants this and they want all of them. How are you doing, Suzanne? I hope you're well. He's getting closer.
I still don't see wheels on there yet, though.
No wheel.
So where does the big sticker for the placard? Where does that is? It just goes on a tile, 6 by, yeah. And then what does that go on? Does it go on a stand?
Yeah, it has a stand.
Is it a stand for the minifigures, or is it a stand?
No, it's a. I'm about to build it, but it uses these pieces. It's a big giant circle.
Yeah, the UFOs.
And you can put the whole Batmobile on top of it, and you can spin the Batmobile because it has the ratchet.
And it spins.
See, Chris is doing it.
P4C is showing it right now. Wow. Very nice stand.
Very cool how they got it centered so good.
The balance on there, yeah. Look at the Batpod is tiny in comparison to that Batmobile.
It is. Yeah.
Charity's here. Hi, Mrs. Hoosier Brick.
Did they make did they make a light kit for this thing yet?
I heard somebody in a stream saying they ordered one. I don't know if they just ordered random lights and did it themselves or what. But I haven't seen one.
Yeah, I'm curious. Because
Oh, babe. Hailey and Chris are kicking my ass.
I'm sure she's not surprised.
Oh, I guarantee it. She's not surprised.
it's more like we left his ass in the dust at this point.
They saw him fall down and they kept running. Should we help him? No.
They stopped, but that was just to kick me.
Should we help him up? No.
Just keep driving.
He'll catch up. And he's like, just leave me, guys. Save yourselves. Hoosier's taking one for the team and being the good soldier. I'm no good to you. Just keep going.
I'm going to take the dog out, Hoosier. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. More possum juice coming your way on the next Brick for Chris. Take the dog out.
Hey, all the other possums will now know to stay out of your yard.
All the other possums are, they're not coming over to his house tonight.
They just leave the other one out there as a sign, as a warning to the others.
2 more bags.
He said it, not me. Because you're slow.
My own wife says I'm slow.
I know. No respect. I get no respect. You're like the Rodney Dangerfield of the Lego community. No respect. I get no respect. Take my wife, please. Oh, well, I ordered it, so I really can't complain about having to sort it. $21 watching. Wow. What's the occasion?
I think as the night goes on, we get more people.
Well, I don't know. Who knows what other streams could be going on that we don't know about?
I don't know. Like I think last night with BR and they were going, and then Nick was streaming all right before the new
I suppose.
new episode.
And I know Ben's Brick Designs is streaming right now, or was. I don't know if he still is. I got the notification that he went live. I think he went live on Thursdays, so. And he does like a multi-stream type thing. I don't go to it because I'm here, but I don't go to a lot of streams really, I guess, like I used to.
Well, I think these are all the pieces I pulled.
There needs to be a lot more like edgy streams, you know. Like I'm thinking about this AFall Thunderdome thing, and I think that would really bring in the peeps if you had a Thunderdome, human-size scale Thunderdome built out of Lego. 2 AFalls go in, 1 comes out. I mean,
That'd be awesome.
Seems right. Okay.
See if you can work out the logistics on that.
I mean, come for the Thunderdome, stay for the AFalls, you know? I don't know. Work out the logistics on that.
Yeah, get built. But what I want to know is, so when the 2 AFalls enter, are they fighting or are they building?
Oh, whatever's going to get us not shut down.
Then building it in.
I wonder if anyone's made some brick-built Batmans to fit inside.
Chris says who are the first 2 going in?
Bricks4Chris is in the chat, and he goes, "Who are the first 2 going in?" I don't know. That's probably part of the logistics. If it is a fighting thing, finding people who are willing to sign up for something like that.
Right. I gotta say, P4C's bucket, his pink bucket, and his minifigure head back there looks like a giant sticker on the wall.
He should have entered that in the challenge. Nick might have had his hands full.
Decorate it.
Wait, did they have a winner for the challenge?
Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
He added those lights, man.
Did Charlie? Oh, did he enter his blue bucket with the rocket ride that was motorized?
No, he didn't.
Oh, that would have won, even though it's not pink. When I go on the floor and they go in barefoot, Bama Brick says, for the Thunderdome. Oh, that would be brutal. The challengers go in. See, people in the chat like my idea, but just the panel doesn't, which is cool. I'm used to the panel not liking my ideas. They take me for granted. They're like, oh, we have to talk to him all the time. We hear all his dumb ideas. Which is cool. Sugar Brick says he'll volunteer as tribute to go into the. So we have one person already going into the Thunderdome. What? I don't know who put this stuff in here, but I bet it was me. Damn it. I gotta find where my white slopes are. I have so many slopes. I bought like all Tricker Brick slopes, and now I have to find somewhere to put them. And I bought all the slopes the other guy had.
All the slopes.
But Charlie didn't know there was a contest, and there was a whole thing going on where Chris said that Hoosier needs a new modular, and she says, "Well, Mama needs a new camera lens."
I told him that I had to ask the boss first. There's your all's answer.
And Beaver C said, "Great, you guys go shopping together this weekend." He said, "That works out great. You both need something. No excuses."
Say the camera will be here 8 to 9 months.
And are you buying? Says, "Oh, Charity's on the ball." So she says, "Is Chris offering to buy then?"
No, we're discussing our next potential build, and the modular came up. There's no buying yet.
Yeah, I'm definitely not buying. I like not being in the doghouse.
No, I think they met. I think Charity met is Chris buying since she said to go to the store. Since he said to go to the store.
Now, Chris wants to buy me one. That's a different story.
I think that's what she's getting at. I think she's saying that.
What's up, Charlie?
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie said he didn't know there was a contest for buckets. Oh. And then Chris said about the doghouse, that's why you have a Lego house. So you have somewhere to go when you're in the doghouse.
It gets cold in here at nighttime.
All these stupid. And let's see, there was some talk in there. No doghouse for you. Chris, can buy you one, then charge you double. Says Kimchi. Lots of helpful people in the chat tonight.
What's this? Everybody get Hoosier night? Come on now.
No. Well, and yes, I was right about what Charity meant with she was talking to Chris, not anyone else, for the buying of the. I'm gonna need a bigger storage receptacle for the.
I tell you what, Chris, I might be able to make the arrangement where Charity would trade some photography for a modular.
Oh yeah, did he need some pictures done?
Oh yeah, is there a calendar coming out? I've heard talk of a calendar.
I know Kelly's missing the other 11 months.
What? No. Oh, I heard talk of an AFOL calendar across the community. So I don't.
And then that don't even guarantee, because then I'm messing with her money. Oh, so we can work it out. There we go.
I'm gonna need a bigger bin. I don't have any empty bins. Come on. This is why I didn't want to sort, because I don't have anywhere to sort it into. AFOL problems, am I right? She don't want the pictures. She said she's got the real thing.
So, Chris, which did you like better, the Batmobile or the tumbler?
He'll only respond in the chat because he's not.
I know.
Oh.
I'm watching the chat. I get it.
Oh.
Or I can let you read it, whichever.
Well, I quit. If you're watching it, why are they even wasting my precious time?
Yeah.
I think they do this just so they know where I'm at.
Hands down, Batmobile.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at that. He made a liar out of you, Chop. He answered in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Never really a fan of the tumbler, but my wife got it for me for Christmas, so I kind of still have it.
Charlie, all I seen in the video you sent was you. I didn't see Nate.
You gotta watch all the videos.
Okay. Thanks, Hailey.
You gotta watch all of them.
What are we talking about? His news thing?
Yeah, because the length you sent us, there was like 4 different videos.
And he's the last minute of the last one.
But the one I think they just did a bunch. They just shot a bunch of clips. But whatever one they aired was different because Bunny Bricks' Instagram, she was recording it off her phone, and it was a different segment. So I don't know. It was confusing.
Yeah, that's what happened with the news last night when I was watching for that Lego being stolen thing. It was like the very end. It's like a 3-minute segment that they advertised for 2 hours prior to it.
Yep.
But the lady stole 136 CMFs from Barnes & Noble.
What?
And then she went back a second time and stole the remaining 16 that she left the first time.
Oh, my. What?
That's what she did.
Wow.
How long did it take them to realize they were stolen?
I don't know. I would assume like 2 days because she obviously went in 2 days.
Oh, my gosh.
Which
It
one?
probably happened when somebody's like, "Hey, do you have any CMFs?" You're like, "Hey, inventory says we've got
250.
Wait, where are they?
250. You'll need the lady's address where you can buy them.
Yeah, just check eBay. I'm sure that's where you'll locate them.
At that rate, that lady's going to retire in like a week.
Well, and here's what I had to laugh about because they were interviewing like just random customers too, and they're like, "We never thought that would happen in this area." Apparently, it's a like newly built Barnes and Noble in the area, and like one lady's like, "Yeah, I guess she can't afford all the Lego and she wants the Lego for her kids. So this is what she." I was like, "Lady, she stole only minifigs. Those are for selling, not for giving to kids."
Well, right. And if it was for her kids, she wouldn't steal 136. You would steal like 20 at most and give them to your kids. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be like, I'm just going to steal every single one that they have for my kids.
Exactly.
How many kids does she have? Like 50? I got 50.
Well, I mean, could be 156 kids. Who knows?
That's pretty sad, though. It's a sad day when people are doing that. I understand that Lego.
That's why CMFs are $5 now.
Yeah, well, I understand it's expensive, but like, then you either just don't get it or you make the money to be able to get it. But I mean, people are going to have CMFs under lock and key at the store if that keeps happening. And I want to be able to feel the bags because I can go in the day they come out and walk out with a full set of the series. But if I have to go, can you open the metal gate to the glass case and then remove the bank vault door so I can get in and look at the thing and you'll hand it to me and I have to buy it without feeling it? And that's
some Target stores now I've seen are doing like Toys R Us used to, and they're putting them inside like the DVD clamshells.
Yep.
So that you can't read them.
See,
you literally pick up the whole thing and you take it to the register.
See, that sucks.
Well, one, it's going to make people not want to buy them because the fact that they have to go hunt down like especially at Walmart, because what they were doing, they were putting all those glass cases in front of the whole Lego aisle. is if you have to go, even for other stores, if you have to go if I have to hunt down an employee,
Right.
the odds of me buying it is very slim because I know how long it's going to take me to hunt someone down
Right.
or get someone paged.
Or someone that has the keys too.
Right. That's the big
Yeah.
thing. Is
It's
you'll
always
find someone.
that one guy who's
Well, Jake's on break right now, and I think he's got the only set of keys, and we don't know where he went to. He's out back smoking or something.
You'll find like the bathroom mopper, and he'll be like, "Oh, I don't know who's got them keys. I just clean up the urinals." And then
I got the shitter keys if you need that, but
I could ask Dwayne, and he could ask Dwight, and maybe Dwight could get a hold of Cletus, and we might be able to find the key. Lady, just leave.
what you getting ready to build, Chris?
Ooh.
Yeah. I figure I built something with Hoosier.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm slow.
I don't have any sets to build. I built all my sets.
You're okay, Hoosier. You build.
Enjoy the build, Hoosier.
I got this set to build, Hailey.
You're a rat.
You're a rat. See, you dirty rat. You killed my brother. Overseas, I heard they put them in plastic cases. You can't feel the bags. See, that sucks. Is like the more people do that stuff, the worse it makes it for shopping. Like, luckily, like where I'm at, like our Toys R Us, I saw other Toys R Us's that put them in the video game plastic cases, but they didn't do that at mine, and they didn't have to.
Yeah, but
They kept them up by the counter, and then they, like, none of my Walmarts have the Lego under lock and key, and the Targets don't. But if this keeps going on like this, it'll eventually get to Wisconsin, and as I know, there's some that are closer to Chicago that they have glass cases in the Walmart. I don't like that.
so when my wife worked at Walmart, she said that people would walk out just carts full of Lego because of its resale value.
Yeah, but it grew. I understand why they do it. That's not my question. I just wish they would stop.
So I was working at Walmart when the Series 1 Simpsons CMFs came in, and I was working in the toy department, and I got to work that day, and there was a whole box there. I'm like, oh, hell yes. When I go to lunch, I'm going to buy me some of these. In between, then they made me go work a register, and then I went to my lunch, and I went out there to buy the figures, and the whole box was gone. And I checked the inventory, and it still said we had 59.
Right. So
Some cashier sold the entire box for one because the box had like the sticker on it with the price tag.
Yeah,
And I ripped the whole box up.
it has the UPC on it. Yeah, for one.
I was so mad. I was like, I was going to buy some of those.
Yeah, because Target, a few series ago, Target, it was doing that at the register where you can take the whole box and just scan the whole box.
Yeah.
It would price it out as one. And then I think they finally did away with the price, the barcode on the box to keep people from doing that.
Well, shame on the people for doing that. Bad.
Yeah, there were a lot of people doing it.
Right. All that does, I mean, those people don't care about us, but all that does is ruin it for the people who actually enjoy the hobby and just are honest, connoisseurs of the product. Just make it crappy for us, and the people who are doing it don't care about anyone but themselves.
Because I bet you one day Lego's going to switch to, instead of blind bags, it's going to be a blind box.
Yeah, that's where a lot of the other figures are going to.
Right.
It's like a black bag inside a box.
Right. You never be able to
imagine to peel the box open, you still can't tell what you got.
Yep.
I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen that yet.
What is the HoloFlex 2 stuff listed as on Bricklink?
It's coming.
You know, it would be kind of neat. I was thinking like literally a blind box set. So maybe like smaller than a microfighter, like maybe a polybag size build, and there's like 12 of them, and it's a little blind box, and you don't know which build you're getting.
That could be fun.
At least you're going to get extra pieces too if you get a duplicate.
So Blindside, she sent the minifigs to an orphanage. Yeah, I bet that was what she did. She's just like the Robin Hood of Lego. She steals the minifigs and sends them to the poor.
What is the hollow flex tube stuff listed as on Bricklink?
I don't know what the Hailey. Do you know what the hollow flex tube stuff is listed as? Bars. Bar piece.
Flex tube. Hold on. That was under hose.
Yeah, it's under hose, ain't it?
Yeah, probably. It's probably under
Boats and hose. Boats and hose.
3 blind mice. 3.
Oh,
Boats and hose.
don't answer that.
Oh, look at Charlie had the manager at his Toys R Us feel the bags for him, so he didn't even have to.
Excuse me, sir, you're a minimum wage employee. Can you feel these bags for me?
I force the employees to do my dirty work.
Because I'm going to have to bring myself out. It's the least you can do is to go ahead and do this.
Yeah, you don't catch me feeling. I have people who do that for me. Kind of important.
Yeah, it should be under hose. And then it has all the extra pieces.
It's right next to the pimps section, the hose. So under pimps, there's a section for hose.
Amazon is going to rule the world soon enough.
Oh, yeah.
Big box store. That's all we'll have.
Well, if they're going to open up a bunch of apps, then they might as well just put them in an unfeelable box because you won't be able to feel them anyway if they're all locked up. They're not going to let you open up. Like, can you open this up so I can stand here for 20 minutes and feel these to make sure I get just the ones I want? They're going to be like, no. Because they have to stand there while you do it. And I'll just be like this. Feeling it in my fingers and staring at the employee. You like when I do this? Look at Shane while I feel these bags.
Bluegrass Rick says hose are next to shovels.
Look at Shane while I do this. And the employees all made me feel weird.
Charlie.
That was so uncomfortable when that guy had to feel all of it. I had to sit there with him. Quit.
Yeah, he kept saying things like, "Oh yeah, that's the spot." Oh yeah. Oh yeah, feel it rougher.
You can punch my clock anytime.
All right, so back to Lego.
He kept saying playtime's over.
Double D.
Back to Lego.
No, we're not doing that again.
I was talking about blind bags. That was heavily Lego. It was just creepy Lego.
Creepy Lego.
I get dozens of emails every day saying, "Can you make these streams more creepy?" And I say, "Yeah, we'll do."
You're supposed to send those emails directly to the spam folder.
Yeah. How'd you get this email? Who sent you? What's up, Brick Trooper? I saw you were here before the stream. Have you been here the whole time and you're just saying hi, or did you just get back?
He's watching it on 2.5 hour delay, so he thinks
that's awesome.
just now started.
Oh, wouldn't it be horrible? I've done it before.
Accidentally has it on 2.5 hours delay. Finally, they started. The stream finally started. Come on, guys.
That's how Dude Jude was at one night. He was like 25 minutes behind.
Yeah, because he got timed out so many times, and he's like, "Bye, flash pants." The flash pants have been gone for like half an hour. That was during the 72-hour stream, I think.
Chris does sometimes at work.
Chris actually timed him out a whole bunch. That's why he said bye to flash pants like a half
He
hour.
didn't know. He just came back.
That's why I figured. I see what you did there, says Charles. I eyeball what he did too, Charles. Oh, nice. He did the emoji with typing out the word. That's what I forgot how to do those emojis in there. Well, one day I figured it there. Someone showed me how to do the emojis in the chat, and I was doing a whole bunch of them, like some idiot who just learned about emojis, and then I forgot how to do them again.
Okay.
Instead of sorting, I just start building the bricks. I figure if I make something with them, I don't have to sort them, right? Indigo doesn't have school tomorrow, so that's good for her.
Y'all get some snow?
What?
Y'all get some snow?
Yeah. And then it's not going anywhere because every day it's like below zero. You know, she doesn't have, the school isn't off because of snow. There's tons of snow though. And it's going to be here for a while. Winter's just starting in Wisconsin. Like a boomer, yeah. Like, you know, the kids use that as an insult nowadays. Like, they're like, you're a boomer. You do boomer stuff. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like baby boomers of this.
Like, you're a millennial and you did a Tide Pod challenge, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But we're not boomers. So I'm like, you're not insulting me.
I'm a Gen X.
Yeah, Gen X. So it's like you're not even insulting me.
And everything with an X in the title is cool. We all know that.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, so now this is millennials use boomer as an insult. Whatever.
I heard they're talking about those guys in Gears of War.
Yeah. When I first heard it, I was like, what? How is that supposed to make me upset? Jennifer's home.
Oh, Scarecrow is the pizza man?
Yeah?
Well, that's kind of lame.
He's undercover to deliver the bomb.
And did you see the pizza? It's crazy pizza.
This motorcycle is a pretty horrible build.
Oh, which one is that?
That Captain America motorcycle that didn't happen in the movie.
Oh, that looks terrible.
It's not near as cool as like the Bat Cycle that's very similar.
That looks like a terrible build.
But the Black Panther ship, though, this thing is awesome.
Yeah, that looks pretty neat.
Yeah, I've given up on Marvel. I just collect the fakes now.
I know it got discussed already, but that Lego Masters Dragon build gave me a boost of confidence based on my dragon building. For sure, MJ, all your mythical creatures blow those ladies' dragons out of the water, MJ. Definitely an ego boost for I mean, if they're supposed to be some of the best Lego builders in the country and their dragons look like something that came out of my butt, yeah.
They just started tossing brick all over it. It made it too busy.
What, Chris?
They just started throwing way too many different colors of bricks on there.
Oh, like I actually agreed with the designer lady. It was too busy. Like it was too much stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like they convoluted. Like you didn't even see the dragons because they.
Charlie got an exit. He must be cool.
Yeah, it was so much colors. I couldn't even make out, except for the baby dragon. It was the only one I could make out.
Right. I mean, it's just all blah. It was like someone threw up a bunch of colors onto the planet Earth. Bleh. Yeah, Charlie's comment. He used a finger emoji to point at his ex.
An X.
It's really good. Ooh, yeah, that's nice, Chris. I have that set as well. That's a great set.
Ninja.
That's a great little set. That's what I started to use. Here's how far I got on my, what's his name? Falcor. He's not good.
I sold this Almond and Ballin. Their auction, the guy never paid.
Wait, you're selling it?
Well, I had it on the auction. The person that won never paid.
What is it?
Some Doggo Dragon.
Woo's Dragon.
So I took it out of the box because they didn't want the box. And then they never paid.
Darn, they're stupid. That's a good set.
We'll rescue it.
Send it to your local Falcor store. Because that's where you get white feet for Falcor.
We'll have to rescue all the dragons. All the dragons. Must be
Chris, did
rescued.
you build the minifigure stand?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a carbonite.
You're looking for anything he can cut corners on, right?
Yep.
Carbonite, huh?
I did lose a figure though.
You lost a figure?
Yeah, whoever that girl is, I don't know where she's at.
Vicky Vale.
Bat dance. Oh, carbon freezing chamber with an
You gotta
oven.
build the stand, Hoosier. It has the gargoyles.
Brick or brick. Yeah, you could. They brought that up that you couldn't see the globe. Oh, Dress says a lot of you could be on the show season 2. It's very nice. You may not be talking about me, but it's very nice of you to say that. Please get that, my friends. I wish the cosplayers took their original idea and did it mermaid scale. Choose one expression of themselves to illustrate and sculpt. Yeah. Well, their original idea, yeah, it
was too complicated.
I don't know how it would have translated anyway, even if it wasn't complicated. Building classrooms on top of a globe and then, like, basically I don't know. It wasn't the best idea in general, I think.
I really enjoyed when the horsepower guy said we wanted our build to explain itself. And then it was like, no, actually, we kind of need you to explain it for us. Because they didn't get it.
Yeah, they had to do like a used car dealership's spiel to even get them to understand what was going on at the end there. And they said that designer had said to the cosplay girls, like, your thing needs to be able to be understood without you saying anything. And then those guys, the two brothers ended up, their whole thing was based on their little skit that they had their backs to them and Will, and that's like, guys.
I knew it was them going home when 6 hours in or whatever, they didn't change their build. When the one wanted to go with something different and the other brother was like, no, let's stick to it.
Yeah, well, I couldn't believe when the designers even early on gave him a chance out and said to him, like, can you actually pull this off? And they both like shook their head like, yeah. And I'm like, no, you can't. I mean, it's good to have confidence and be sure of yourself, but I'm like, their idea, I knew from the start, like, they're probably not going to be able to do what they want. And they could have, it was early enough in the game to change routes when they were asked that question. And they're like, no, we can do it. I'm like, oh. they're screwed.
I finished, Chris.
That's our little Hoosier. You're so sweet. What a little.
You finished the stand?
Yeah, spin it to win it, Hoosh.
You got all the minifigures on it? I guess technically you got all the
You gotta make the stand. It has the little gargoyles. They're pretty funny.
Under the condition of your. You kids bullying you, Hoosier? You got it on the stand? You got all the guys, huh?
We're making sure he gets the full enjoyment out of the build.
Oh, okay. They're just looking out for you, I guess.
Hey, what color is she wearing?
More.
Huh?
Sand green. Blonde hair.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, I missed a bunch of chat.
A bunch of chat.
A bunch of. Yeah, Tricker Brick. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I had said that. What they did with that laptop was impressive as far as I'm concerned. I don't care what that lady says. And
I wish they would have done like more sporadic things than just cubes.
I know something more chaotic like the internet is.
Yeah. What were they thinking?
Ugh, how dare they? And
Dude,
Trapjaw says, who would your ideal Lego Masters partner? Who would be the ideal Lego Masters partner for Butt Shop?
Hailey.
Hailey, yeah.
Although I would love to see a Charlie butt combination.
I need a Hailey to ground me.
All spaceships.
Not easy to come up with something from a half a laptop. Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel like Tricker Brick just stole my whole thing. Okay. Two ladies high-fiving on top of the world could have been so cool. That was my first idea when they got their feedback. Then dragons appeared from left field. Yeah, because they were dressed as like the fantasy characters. And I think if they would have been like experienced in building dragons at all, that could have been super awesome. The idea was cool, but what they ended up with was not, I don't think, even what they envisioned, really. The pinata horsepower was a train wreck, says Trapjaw.
They took a big risk
You could see it
starting
coming.
from scratch.
Yeah, to start over, and then, yeah, they didn't have a lot of time for not knowing how to build dragons. They didn't have a lot of time to really perfect building dragons. So,
I mean, and then to try to tackle building a dragon, like MJ knows because he just built his, but
yeah, MJ said that he was those ladies made him feel good about his building skills, his dragon skills. And I said, "Oh yeah, it should."
I don't know. Every player has their own strengths and weakness.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think those girls are terrible builders by any means. I just think they just were barking up the wrong tree with this specific challenge.
Okay.
Which is okay. It happens. They're not gone.
During their pep talk sequence, I was saying they were watching. You watch the red cape switch between the girls back and forth during his whole pep talk.
I'm waiting for Chris's fly off the table.
I don't know. That's a pretty good stand if he can do that. And
it kind of looks like it was getting closer to the
I looked up and I seen that thing just.
That's a really good stand if he can spin it like that and it doesn't fly off the thing. Jude says, "Hey, Hoosier Bricks is finished before 10 p.m. Central. LOL, butt shot. Way to go, Hoosier. Jude's rooting for you, man. Hi, BBTV. How you doing? Bricks Bunnies TV's here. Good evening. Oh, and says hi, hello to Hoosier, Hailey, and Mr. Blaze, and B4C, and Dude Jude.
What's up?
Now, they're saying hi to me and Dude Jude, or we be a good team?
They're saying hi to you.
Okay, thank you.
BBTV is just saying hi to everyone in different.
Oh, man.
Hello.
Chris, Hailey, final thoughts on the build?
Yeah, you guys got to do a review.
I like it. I like the little fins. How you had to build something, you had to build a section and then flip it upside down to attach it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The little details on this back half with the little, looks like little flaps or grates. And then even the back half of the cockpit. It's actually pretty cool. And then the features is I can get it to spin. Oh, mine doesn't work.
Uh-oh, does Hoosiers?
Pop your guns, Hoosh.
Before you're running, do that.
Man, y'all gonna make me try this?
Yeah, blow the plates.
Yeah, you ain't done until you pop the guns, baby. Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. There you go.
All right, Hoosiers, start over.
Wow, like perfect, like a glove, Hoosh.
Yeah.
Like a glove.
I think I'm ready to do mine to where they're fixed. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm never going to sit here and play with it.
Man, it looks like you can push them down.
Dude, you said he would not be your partner, B4C. He said he would be lost.
I would be lost. Now, I'm taking Hailey or Butt Chop. Or Hoosier.
Woo! At least I wasn't last picked. I'm used to being last picked for the team.
I would be a storyteller. Tell me a story, Hoosier.
Butt chop would be good to that storytelling.
You're always picking on me on how slow I can. I'm not a storyteller.
I'm not a storyteller. Yeah.
I would need somebody to come up with the idea and tell the story. I mean, will we do some combination builds in Philly? I was going to look at it for 30 minutes and it was over. Like, I just couldn't come up with nothing to build out of the two items. I just draw a blank.
I don't know. I couldn't come up with stories during the goofy red brick district one.
Yeah, I agree with MJ on the Lego Masters. Great stuff in all the builds. Dude, Jude, he has a story, but he stole it from a movie.
Yeah, this one time at band camp.
That's just from a movie. You gotta have original new movie scripts. I write new spec scripts every day for movies. Every day. I don't do any reboots. But I forget the scripts right away because I don't write it down. You don't even want to know what kind of stories go on in here.
All right, boys and girls, y'all ready to call this one?
Call it.
Time of death.
You don't like the rotating base? That's like the most pimp part about it.
That's like the coolest. Well,
I think the rotating base is awesome.
It's a great looking Batmobile, but I like that the base does that. It doesn't have to spin if you don't want it to.
Like, my wife just came up here and she's like, wow, that looks really cool. And I'm like, wait, watch this. And I started spinning it. She smiled so big. She thought it was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks when you were building it, when you had to turn it or whatever, just trying to find a place to grab it to turn it.
Yeah. Trying to get your fingers under it, pull it, pick it up.
Yeah. Now you don't. The build is so big that makes it great.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Now it needs power functions.
Oh yeah, it's like a slow car room showroom car.
I would love
Yeah.
to try this up and down the driveway.
Oh, I thought you meant for the spinning base, like in the car dealership showroom where they have the slow base that spins underneath the new cars, so you can slowly see it without having to walk around it.
I'm sure you could build some kind of stand for the stand and put a power function in it.
I honestly think I'm gonna build a really big shadow box
That would be a cool idea.
thing in it.
Night blind
God.
Even doing like a little diorama
Mhm.
and have it look like it's going, the dark streets of Gotham or something.
Yep.
Good night, Blindside.
I'm gonna flirt with that idea. Okay.
And Triple Brick says where I'm will display it. I don't need to rotate it. Well, you don't. That's the thing. Is just because the base rotates doesn't mean you're not like legally bound to rotate it.
But I agree with Chris. I like this one a lot better than I do the tumbler.
Oh yeah,
Never,
this is my childhood right here.
I never liked the tumbler.
Me neither.
I never-
Is that from the movie with Bane in it? Is that from the Bane movie, The Tumbler?
Yes.
Well,
that trilogy of movies. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
funny because the tumbler is actually, they took different parts of all the other Batmobiles to make the tumbler.
In
Like the
Lego set.
Like, I'm not
Yeah.
a fan of that Batmobile at all, to be honest with you.
What one?
The
It looks like a Hummer. It looks like a Hummer 3. That's what
like it
makes
looks
me
like just a tank that he stole from the military, which is kind of what they did.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
This Fox was like, we made this for military applications, and then they just painted it black.
It is the least. It is a very disappointing Bat vehicle. The Bat kayak is more useful than the Tumbler.
like with this one, the whole back end of the car is curved.
It looks. The build looks amazing as far as what it's representing.
It is. It's extremely awesome.
Got a sweet ass on it.
It really does.
Those vents look so cool in the back, right above the thruster. Those vents are really well done.
All right. Well, with that being said, I think we're going to call this one an end. Blaze, thanks for hanging out with us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Chris, thanks for waiting on me.
Anytime, buddy.
Chop, thank you for reading the chat.
No problem. Reading's my specialty.
Hoosier, bend over and give Butt Chop a kiss. I need a reenactment from last night.
Hoosier, Butt Chop kissing Hoosier's ass.
Butt Chop, that was.
Here, hold on.
Well, let me put my head up your ass.
No, wait. 10,
Ah!
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Now Chris can give him a kiss.
Oh boy. You're too far away.
So, but stay tuned to Instagram. Find out what we're doing next week. Nobody knows yet.
What do you know?
Not even us.
What do you know?
It's a secret to everyone.
Oh boy.
See y'all on the next one. Have a good one, everybody.
Good night.
Charlie, dude, Trap.
Hi, everybody.
Night, dude. Night, Charlie. Trap
Hi,
Joe.
Charlie.